Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Oh, you got your fidget spinner again, huh?
Yeah, it says right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one the updates for you know COVID build or whatever. I'm sitting here and I'm like, wee, wee, wee. Yeah. They might actually vote today. Yeah,
Hey,
we'll see.
Dave. Hey, Donna.
Oh, wee. Yeah, I've been just like watching Woodland Scenic stuff for the train.
Fun.
Eventually she's gonna come home from church. She went to see the major thing or whatever. I don't know what they're
Oh,
doing.
now.
And then it's all her church is out in the country by where the farm used to be. So well,
Okay.
and then she's stopping to get pizza in Orfordville. By the time she gets back, it'll be cold. They got good pizza though. It'll stay hot in the box.
Now, I've got a pizza bag that actually holds the heat in for over an hour before it
Yeah,
starts to cool down.
that's what like Pizza Hut and all them
Yep.
places use.
Yep. That's what I've got. That's kind of handy. How
Back
you
when
doing, Dave?
I used to deliver pizzas after I had my appendix out. My girlfriend worked at a pizza place, and I go, it seems like you're not working. You want to be a driver? I did, and I shouldn't have. Yeah, I thought I knew the town. I do not know the town as well as I thought I did.
Well, I imagine back then it was a little more difficult because now GPS just pops your map up and you just follow it and go. It's like super easy.
Well, we had to have a map and a flashlight. Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's a couple roads here in town that they're over on that side of town, and then next thing you know, the address you got, it's on part of that road way over the hill on the other side of town. And it's
I'm trying to figure out what Ken is saying. Dog poop?
yeah. Morty's been a good boy. He's been pooping outside, not pooping inside at all. I'm proud of him. But she's not because the tree's up. She only puts two things down now, so he's getting the idea, like you said.
Right on. Hey, Dreams.
Hey there.
How you doing?
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Right on.
Tired.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually had a city map, you know, that I carried in my car. Of
Yeah.
course, they had little mail jeeps and they were all painted up for the pizza place. It
Oh,
was
funny.
actually the best place, and it was kind of by GM, so all the GM people would, order from there at lunchtime. Oh my god!
There you go.
I went to north versus south. I went to the wrong end one time. Boy, I caught hell. That's the night I quit. Yeah, I said, no, I shouldn't be working anyway. And some nights they'd be so busy, I used my car. I ended up not making any money that night. And 69 Sports Night with a 383. I was quick. Using 13 miles a gallon. Nope. Be like we're using a monster truck.
Right.
I'll be.
People inviting me to parties and stuff afterwards. I'm like, oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a while ago, Dave.
Yeah. Well, this is like 1979. We didn't have cell phones then.
Yeah.
There was actually a payphone. There was actually real payphones. The
Mhm.
police wouldn't even use them.
Yep.
And what they did is they back in the little Jeeps, they had little hot boxes. You know,
Oh yeah.
they're not heated, but they're insulated. You know,
Mhm.
and they had little shelves.
Yep.
We didn't have the. They had like the bags, and they puff air in them, and you know, we didn't have cardboard boxes like Pizza Hut that some places has now.
Yeah.
But you could buy a huge pizza for 10 bucks. You know,
Yep.
a 21-inch pizza is really big.
Oh, that is a lot of pizza. Holy crap.
Yeah, you can feed 4 people and still have half of it left over. You know, 'cause
Oh, easily.
the more you add this way, you like if you went from an 18 to a 21, that's the whole. It's like 2 pizzas. Because
Yeah.
you think about people don't
Yeah.
realize some people are idiots. You know, they don't get that whole pie thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you only added 2 inches. It's like yeah, but that's bigger. That's more surface area than the whole pizza before that.
Hello, Paul Michael.
You
Dave,
guys
you have a pizza hut?
tonight.
What's that, Dreams?
You guys got me for a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
Live.
I turn my little heater off because I'm starting to sweat.
YouTube says you're live.
YouTube says I'm live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
I got that notice. I get pop-ups, you know. I don't get emails. I never have got email. I get pop-ups.
And the break goes bye-bye again.
Ken just sent me on. Thanks, Ken.
Then have you ever seen Sebastian?
What's that?
Have you ever seen Sebastian?
Have I ever what?
My boy Sebastian.
The boy, Sebastian. That's what I
His
heard.
name is Sebastian.
That's my son's name.
He is a love boy. He is like, oh my God,
Oh.
all over me.
The cat. Okay.
Love
Okay.
boy.
Wow. I thought you maybe had some more kids. I didn't know. I'm just making up.
No, I couldn't figure out what you were talking about. I just kept hearing Sebastian, and I'm like, that's my son's name, but I couldn't quite make out what else you were saying.
He was my most skittish one, and all of a sudden he decided to loving is the best thing ever.
Right on.
He turned.
Speaking of being tired, I've been so tired lately.
Here's my boy.
Look, I tried to stay up for Ron's birthday. I went and took it. Oh, I better rest up a little bit. I took a nap, woke up at 3 a.m.
Hey, 320, good to see you. How you doing?
See this?
Nah.
Being naughty. Look at this. Just a couple bags.
Michael.
Look at what it says though. I'm smoking this.
This.
Michael.
And it's green. Oh, Vern losing my mind. Well, I'm to the point where I am in so much pain, I don't even care anymore, you know.
Yeah, I can understand some of that.
And one of the heart doctor's nurses, she has fibromyalgia too. And she understands. And her doctor says, or the one she goes to, I don't know what his name is. She told me the name of the medicine he gave her, but he doesn't really tell too many people about it because it costs a lot. It's for fibro, and I
Yeah,
want to know what the hell it is because it works for her.
yeah.
I don't think my Medicaid wouldn't pay for that, but
Oh, you'd be surprised. When I first moved out here, they gave me pain medication. Like I'd have a pain medication for, a couple months, and they'd say, okay, let's switch you off of that, put you on something else. They did that for about a year, and I finally said, this is not what I want to be doing. I want to be dealing with the symptoms, not just covering the
yeah,
pain, you know.
right.
But
Well, when I was in Florida, I had pain meds before I went to Florida. Like not big time ones. It's like actually Codone, 500s, mostly Tylenol or
yeah,
whatever. And but it was took the edge off just enough to make me,
yeah,
so I could stand to be in my own skin, if you know the feeling.
yeah,
And but now they won't even give that out. And of course, the one muscle extra that was like magic for me. No, can't have that no more. Soma, no good.
I
People were
had
getting
that.
addicted to it.
I had Soma back when I was in my early 20s. And the doctor gave, okay, check this shit out. The doctor gave me a prescription for um, just oxycodone, not anything added to it, just oxycodone, 10 milligrams a piece. And I could
10
take,
25.
no, they were just oxycodone.
Oh,
Okay. So, and they were 10 milligrams a piece.
yeah.
And he was like, okay, so you can take 2 of these and you can take 2 of these. And he was referring to the Soma. And I'd never taken anything like it before, except when I had my son. And so I didn't think anything of it. I go home, I take 2 of the oxycodone, and they were together. It was 20 milligrams. And then I take a couple of the Soma. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I was a puddle on the couch for like 6 hours.
Yeah. Well, you know what happened is I was like scraping the porch floor and I got all bound up, This
Yeah,
before I got sick. And I went to the emergency room and they gave me Soma. And I'm like,
yeah,
2 hours later, I'm back out. It was so good. I was back up scraping the porch floor, you know? And I had it for years, but it's so chemically similar to Valium. People were getting addicted to it.
oh wow.
One time when I was at the ER, because they wouldn't give that, he says, "We can't give that up, but I can give you Valium." It's like, go stick your Valium up your ass.
Right?
He's like,
I remember back in the days before they used to put you out to do like an endoscopy,
yeah,
they were like, oh, we'll give you enough you won't remember it, right?
bullshit.
They gave me 50 milligrams. And
Yeah,
I'm laying there and I'm like, this isn't doing anything. And he's like, well, we have to start now. And I'm like, but I'm, hello.
yeah,
And so then I refused to have one for 20 years. And then the next time I had one, they're like, oh, don't worry. We put you out all the way. And I'm like, oh, good.
yeah. I want whatever they had when I had the colonoscopy. I
Yeah.
was thinking to myself, this ain't working. Next thing you know, I'm waking up.
Right.
Just like when they put me out for my appendix, in the 79, my
Yeah.
appendicitis. I was counting, thinking, I'm never going to fall asleep. Next thing you know, it's over. I'm waking up. That's how it works. But yeah,
Hi,
15
Tom.
minutes I was out. I had no clue that they
Oh,
even did anything.
wait. We got a raid. We've got, let's see,
Oh,
Jim, Roundtable Doris raid. Jimmy C. We've got Jenna. I know this is going to come in really slow because I'm just reading it on StreamYard.
yeah.
There's Lisa.
Yeah. Thank you, Raiders.
Lone Star Beer Reviews.
I was over there a little bit ago, you know, watching Lisa get spanked.
Jeez.
It was funny. Well, you couldn't see nothing. It's funny.
We got Maria Rita. Thank you, Raiders. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Redneck
sure
Rita.
can. He sent me a link for that, you know. Thanks, Ken.
There's a Texas radio comedy. He decided to do a double.
Yeah, I made one pack last 3 days, Dreams, so I'm doing good.
Well, I'm making one of these last like 5 or 6 days.
Yeah.
So
Well, this was like, what you know,
there's
I had
Doris.
her take me to the cigarette store because I'm like, I was in so much pain. I go, I don't even care anymore. Take me, you know, you got a choice. You can buy me cigarettes, or I can buy cigarettes, and you can buy the diapers. She goes, I'll be buying diapers, you know. So I bought
Spray it with Raid. Oh my
$20,
God.
4 packs, you know,
Let me try.
$4 and something a pack for generic, you know.
Yep.
I always wanted to. I asked him last time I was there, yeah, because you know, I wondered if they still make Lucky Strikes. Remember Lucky Strikes? They still make them.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you want to start
Really
heating it
old.
up.
Hey, matching cups.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll work.
So how's Anthony? You working on your train?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I gotta get me some glue.
Yeah. What kind of glue?
Hey, Doris.
Oh, for the, you know,
Plastic?
I'm putting my, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, there's so many different kinds of glue for plastic now. You probably want to get one of everything.
Well,
Like
I want one where
Bonding.
you go. I want one where you go dab, dab, stick, and you're done.
Thank
Or
you all
put together
for
and
the Raid,
run.
guys. I appreciate it. Thank you much.
Yeah, take a small paintbrush and
Yeah, like Bonding or 10X7R. You know,
yeah, but I ain't paying for that name though.
10X. Oh, yeah, you want to be cheap? Use what the hell? Acetone.
Acetone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing, pretty much.
Let's think
Well, I
about
think.
it.
Just watch Ron's Trading Things. He's got a video on it. You know, on which
Yeah.
ones? Somewhere years ago.
You know, it's funny how you try to get your insurance to do things you want, and they won't. But then you take your money and you go elsewhere. All of a sudden, now they can do it.
Yeah.
Right?
But you know, I told them too late, too little.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, when I needed to get my biopsies for my prostate, one of the whoever was the head of approving it for they have to numb you up in there, your prostate. They weren't going to pay for that because they didn't understand what it was. And my doctor got it approved somehow. So I'm thinking the whole time I'm getting the prostate, they're not. It's not
Probably
numb.
because he
It'll
said,
hurt.
That's probably because he said, "Here, let you come in the office. Let me put a pair of cojones on you and then squeeze the shit out of them and see how you feel."
You're right.
Yeah.
I was going to have a fit, but
That's like
it wasn't so
mammogram.
bad.
I feel so sorry for you women. That is just so fucking wrong, okay? Mammograms are so fucking wrong. And second of all, never let a man be in the same room when doing that because all you hear is,
Yeah. Well, my friend, my one friend, she was telling me when she had hers done, there was a
Yeah.
power outage. Well, she was in it. The power, they blew a fuse, and she was in it, squished. And the lady went, "Oh, I gotta go figure out what's going on." A half hour later, she hadn't come back yet. She was pissed.
Oh my God.
And Chris was bipolar, and she just about decked the lady. And the head nurse goes, "Holy shit, we're so sorry."
I'm gonna
Donna,
tell
I
you-
don't know what it means when your arm suddenly gets cold. I don't know.
It's called bad circulation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I just turned my heater off. Now I got to turn it back on. I'm cold again.
No,
Yeah.
she has bad circulation. Period.
So do I.
Yeah.
My blood was like molasses. That's why I'm telling every time I get my blood thinners filled, when they change my stent blood thinner, they're like, "You're on 2 blood thinners and you don't bleed, you don't bruise, you don't do nothing. You're not bleeding." Like, it would kill you, but my blood's so thick that guess what?
You're probably right, Donna. I probably don't want to know.
What's that? Don't know what.
How much
Big
it cost
box.
her to send that box.
I can tell you. I paid it. Let's
Yeah.
just say she's
Well-
gonna have a lot of sore knees for a while. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I have had blood clots in my legs.
Mm.
I got bad circulation. And plus my veins are shrinking now.
Yeah.
I probably got hurting of the arteries and all kinds of stuff. I'm getting senile.
Yeah, I remember we was going to the post office. She says, "How much do you think this is going to cost?" And I said, "Do you really want to know?"
$75 probably. What really blows my mind is I went to Woodland Scenics to see how much that kit cost right from them, thinking,
Yeah.
it'd be cheaper. Nope. It's actually cost me more to order from them.
I-
$439, and I can order
I
it from Amazon or eBay for $400.
Well,
That's
I'm
with
going to
shipping.
tell you, Ron and a few other people gave me all kind of websites to Woodland Sceneries, Plasticville, all that. And I'm going to tell you, order it from Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Order it from Amazon. I hate supporting Amazon because of all the crap they represent, but I'm sorry. They're a third of the price.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Because
I got Prime anyway. If I can put it on there, I'll order it. I get free shipping.
yeah, because the shipping's free and you can get it in 2 days.
Yeah, if I order from Amazon the kit that I want, it's like $409.
Hi, Megan.
Hey, Megan.
Megan, are you coming over here on Christmas Day? Grandpa and Grandma are coming here. They're going to be here about 11 o'clock. And we're going to have,
Christmas.
basic Christmas dinner kind of thing, all
Yeah.
that. And Ben is invited. We just kind of need to know
Oh,
if you're coming. So I'm sure we can get you there. We can get you here. That's not an issue.
Yeah.
I'm sure Grandpa and Grandma want to see you.
yeah. Oh man.
So if you want to come, you need to let me know like today so that I can plan to come and get you.
Yep. You got 5 days to make your mind. You got 5 days.
Oh, a couple of her relatives, it's like their aunt or uncle or something. They're in a nursing home, assisted living. They got the COVID. They got over the COVID. Now they can't taste anything, so they quit eating. They just
Oh, wow.
So they're worried about them now.
Okay, Megan, I will plan to be at your house about 10:30 on Christmas morning, okay? So that we can get you back here and have you here by the time Grandpa and Grandma actually get here, okay? Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. Well. Oh, mercy. No, I can't wait to Christmas just because of the smoked hams.
Yeah.
We're doing
Yeah, I
Jennings
mean-
again.
Donna, are you talking about the one that has had all sorts of issues
Yeah.
and is retarded and all that?
No. He already had severe asthma and he had kidney problems, and then he ended up with COVID while he was going through his treatments.
Oh crap!
And that put the kibosh in it. He regained his oxygen level and all that to where he was breathing fine, but his kidneys would never.
Oh.
Wow, that's too bad.
His kidneys used it as an excuse to clock out forever. Yeah.
Does anyone know what an electrocardiogram is?
No, most people don't.
Echocardiogram, I mean.
It's an EEC. It's. They do them on you like every time you go in the emergency room. They snap all that crap on you and do a quick.
Oh, because I gotta go have one Christmas Eve morning.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't take too long, I guess. I don't know.
Oh no, it's not.
It takes like 5 minutes. It's.
I didn't do it while I was in the hospital.
It takes more time to stick the little pads and take them off than it does doing the test.
Yeah.
You know what? I never find them all when I'm taking them off.
Hey, half time I get home,
take a shower and I get 5 more. Fine.
Yeah.
That happens because there's time I've got home, take my shirt off, and I'll be in the mirror going, "Oh hell, they left one here and one over here."
Yeah. Well, but it used to be a pain in the butt because I used to have really hairy chest, but all my hair is gone now. For chemo.
I'm hairy, and it pissed me off because see, they have that nice little spray they can lift and go, and it comes off.
Yeah.
Me, I'm here going 1, 2.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like after they did that, putting the stents in, they come in through your groin. Well, the bandage was on there, and I took like 3 showers. I still couldn't get that thing loose. And one day, it just came off all by itself. With my fingers, nails the way they are, I could not get it started. I can't even pick up a penny off the floor.
Yeah, that's like that when I was up in Shreveport in the ICU unit. When they moved me from ICU to the private room, I remember was it the white nurse or the black nurse? But one of them come in and said, "What do you want or needing?" And of course, I still had the holes in my head, from all the hoses and shit. And I said, "I just want to take a hot shower."
Oh,
and she goes, "Well, technically, you're not supposed to." But she says, "Give me a moment." She vanished. She come back with these clear, band overs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She put one on my head, put one down on my groin. She said, "Baby, you go shower all you want."
Yeah.
and I let that hot water just run and run.
Oh yeah.
I remember after I had my second stroke.
Yeah, you laying up in a bed in a coma, and you wake up, you just feel,
Yeah.
When I was getting ready to come out after I had my second stroke, it's a teaching hospital, so I got 3 young nurse subjects, training from school. We're watching me shower. I was trying so hard not to get a Woody. It would have been so embarrassing,
Well, they have to in case you fall, Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But well, these were in training. They're all just standing there watching me,
Oh, you notice he was really complaining.
No, I didn't say a word. Of course, nobody helped me. It's like, it's not like they took their clothes off. I almost offered. It's like, you guys got to get in here with me. We're gonna watch.
Wrong button, Anthony.
I went to move my mouth and hit that little side button. Don't hit the side button.
Oh yeah, they'll do it. I got them side buttons too. See.
Yeah.
Gaming mouse,
Yeah, don't bump them.
I had another one. It had a sniper button,
Yeah, I got that.
Actually, I had the.
Because see, if you see, mine's a gaming mouse, so it's got buttons and little flaps and
that's a nice one.
Yeah.
I never had one that fancy.
I would probably hit absolutely everything wrong on that except for what one thing I'd want to hit. Fuck that.
You'd be like, I know it's
Right.
one of these son of a bitches. Click, click, click.
This is my favorite mouse ever that I've ever had. It's I had a regular one. This is an Elite, a
Yeah.
Death Adder by Razer.
Yeah.
It's my hand perfect, and this one's just, but it's optical, not laser. You know,
Right.
I can't stand lasers for some reason. Works great for Diablo and everything else I played. So, and I don't have trouble. You know, you get a little piece of hair underneath the laser one. Oh Jesus! You might as well just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, no.
Oh man. Yeah, I wonder how long it'll be before they come home with pizza.
Mhm.
Oh wow, Jerry, that's crazy.
We're having frozen pizza tonight.
Yeah, that's when she said we're gonna have pizza. It's like frozen pizza. She goes, no. After I go to church, I'm stopping and getting pizza in Orfordville. It's like, oh, that place. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's already been 8 years for you, Anthony.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
Yeah, my son's other grandma from his mom's side, Carolyn's not his mother. His mother is the crazy one, you know,
But you know,
the first wife.
you remember I told you that neurologist that every time I'd go in for checkup, he'd cry. I kind of figured it out. He's not crying because I survived. He's crying because he goes, "Oh fuck, he's still here."
Yeah. Yeah, she had
Shit, what the hell?
she woke up with a really bad headache, and by nighttime she was dead. Well, by
Oh,
midnight,
I fought headaches.
she was red.
I fought headaches and nosebleeds for freaking almost 3.5 years, and the whole time I had and I'm not even calling him a doctor. I'm just saying a quack. Oh, you got migraines? Here, take some migraine medicine. You'll be all right. And the whole time I had a barrier on my brain going, you.
It's the Shani.
Hey, Shani.
And even the neurologist said if he would have just done one simple CT scan,
Yeah.
Yep.
bam, and they'll tell you they're easier. It's like a flat tire. It's easier to fit when it's got a bubble in it and not wait till it explodes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I've
tire,
seen interviews on bicycles like that. You know, the
yeah,
one.
well,
the
you know,
one
a tire you can throw another. You can throw another tire on a rim, but in your brain, you can't just pull the vein out and put another one in.
Right.
Well, you can. There's just a lot of surgery.
I've seen bicycle air tubes get that weak spot and just get a weird bulge in them. You know?
Well, that your veins do the same thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Just thank God our veins don't have a life expectancy of an inner tube. We'd all be screwed.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be living to 80 and 90 years old.
No, probably not.
But you know, most people that die now, you know what they call natural cause of old age. Most of them die from an aneurysm, and people don't know that.
Oh,
You know, a vein in their brain just says, whoop, and then lights out.
just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like my mom's boyfriend used to be her boss after they kind of hooked up after the wife died, his wife, you know, and they were all friends.
Yeah.
And his wife on her dying deathbed, made him promise to take care of my mom. So he did. And he had heart surgery and everything else. And one day she needed something. He popped up out of bed. I'll get it. And he got up, took 2 steps, fell on the ground dead.
Yeah, that's like my grandpa. The night before he was playing dominoes with a bunch of people, and they stayed up pretty late. And finally, he said, "Well, I've had enough. I'm gonna go lay down. I'll see y'all in the morning." And he laid down, and
that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, the EMTs or whoever I don't know.
I had
The
a
coroner,
friend.
he was dead
Oh,
before he hit the ground.
that would be, he had a heart attack.
Well, yeah, a heart attack's a different thing,
Yeah. But, according to the coroner, he had so many heart attacks that he hid at later that he didn't tell anybody about. That
because he was used to them. Yeah.
his heart gave out, Yeah. So I keep saying to her, like, I could drop dead anytime.
Yeah, well, that's like my second stroke. I didn't even know I had it.
I did.
I went outside and mowed grass, came in, and I knew I was tired, but I figured it's because I was mowing grass. So I took a bath and laid down. And my son stuck his head in the door, which I thought was just a few hours after I got a tub. He said, "Dad, you all right?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." I'm sitting here watching TV in bed. He said, "Well, you've been in bed for 3 days."
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like,
I was
I
playing.
kind of looked at my son, and my wife walks in. I go, "Well, maybe that's why I'm hungry as hell."
Yeah.
3 days.
I was playing Diablo one night. It's Christmas Eve in like 2013. And
Yeah.
I had just gotten back from Florida in December 3rd. It's like Christmas Eve. And I drove straight through. It probably didn't do me any good, right? So anyway, playing Diablo, and outside I didn't view right, so I quit playing. And I went out to the living room, and I kind of had to hold myself up with a wall on the way out there. By the time I sat down my chair, I just tipped over sideways, and I couldn't straighten back up.
Yeah.
Kept trying to straighten up, and I ended up facing the chair.
Well, that's like my doctor here. I told her, I said, "You just got to excuse me, but I've gotten to where what happened to me the last time, right before all hell broke loose. When I get severe headaches, it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So as soon as one gets bad enough, I'm at the hospital waiting on her to come. And she says, I'd rather you just be paranoid and then take a chance,
That's right, yeah. But yeah,
because she knows I have those stents and coils. So basically, I'm living on borrowed time, and I can't afford to, overwork any of it.
yeah. I've had like so many MRIs and CT scans since 2 strokes that they're probably CT scans. I don't know, but I have to have my knees propped up though. I can't lay flat like that too long. But man, they can scan my head pretty quick now.
Yeah, my biggest problem, my body has a bad habit of rejecting things, and it kept trying to reject the coil. So for like 5 months, I couldn't hardly go anywhere or leave the house because they had me on that shit to where my body wouldn't reject it. But when they put you on that, you can't even fight off the cold.
Right. Well, like when I had the double lung clot, pulmonary embolism, you need double, one in each lung at the same time. They had it hurt like hell. I'm telling you, it's like having a baby out of your chest. Okay.
Oh no, I'm just saying because the aneurysm in my brain felt like about 20 midgets with baseball bats going.
Yeah. And then the back spasm crap would kick in too at the same time, and it hit me a Percocet before I got there, and that would kick them down pretty good. But as soon as the Percocet wore off, I was on morphine. That didn't work at all. But anyway, man, IV heparin, full blast all night long.
Yeah.
Still, my blood was resisting the IV heparin.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
How thick my blood is. Yeah.
Well, that's like
on full blast. They finally got over it.
Sharni, I just sent you a link if you want one.
Yeah, this is like the doctor at the emergency room before I started passing out completely. I remember him hollering at the nurse to give me some morphine, and then I remember the paramedic was still in the emergency room. No, we already gave him this and this, and the doctor knew what was going on. He said, "You don't understand. He's having a cranial aneurysm. Give him some fucking morphine now." Yeah. She goes, "I don't care if you gave him that and 2 bottles of vodka. He's having he's having a cranial aneurysm. Give that man some morphine because he's in pain."
Yeah, my last heart attack, they considered putting fentanyl patch on me.
Yeah.
And I heard it. I heard him, and I didn't have any reaction to it. What he said, he goes, "Nah, maybe not." I don't know. So they didn't. And I'm probably glad they didn't.
But let me tell you how shitty some of these companies are. Because even as bad as I was, I remember this part. My son is holding me up like this in the parking or something, or was it the paramedic holding me up?
Somebody
Or-
was anyway.
Yeah. While my son had to dig my insurance card out of my wallet because they wasn't going to put me on the helicopter. They wasn't going to put me on the helicopter till they made sure I had insurance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm basically laying on a gurney dying of a fucking brain aneurysm, and they're worried about me paying for the fucking ride.
Right.
I was like, I
I
told him, you better be glad my son found it because I would have sued. My wife would have sued your fucking asses off.
right. When I was in the hospital for the last heart attack, I heard the helicopter coming, and I'm like, I just happened to look out my window and I saw it land. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's something like that. You wait till afterwards because
So anyway,
don't
Shani,
take-
how are you?
So what?
I'm asking how you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I was so intent listening to those guys. I just completely phased out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let them talk. I'm gonna have my caffeine. Just okay.
No.
Yeah, good. Tired, busy.
I like
tired,
your
good.
new hair color.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. I put one hair color in there, and it's gone 3 different colors.
Oh, that's cool.
Very
Like,
nice.
It's like turquoise almost,
Right, lean your forehead on the camera. I'm gonna check your temperature. You only put one color in. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just my hair. It's like, I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah.
So I put green in, and it went sort of green on the roots, blue, and then turquoise. And then I've got these extensions. So it's like 4 different colors right now. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, my one lady friend, I went with her a couple times when she got her hair dyed. They're just doing touch up on the roots and a little bit out further. They have to use like 3 different color dyes because the roots take it different. The lady knew what she was doing.
See that, Sharni?
It's a
That
pro.
proves right there. Yeah, it proves right there he's a northerner. So when they went and got their hair dyed here, they went and got their hair did. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I went with her. Because we went to Starbucks. I actually drove. So she didn't have to.
Yeah. But no, I'm good. Thank you for asking, sweetheart. How are you doing, Dreams?
Getting better slowly. HS kicked my butt.
Yeah.
Reason I'm letting this thing is so gray. I had 4 open HS sites on my head and it hurt. And I think adding dye to them would have made a lot worse.
But hey, if you ever do dreams, invite us. We want to see that stream.
Anthony, you fucker.
That would get into your blood, and you don't want that.
Ooh, no.
No, it's just
No,
more.
I've had blood infections from these before.
Yeah, bleaching your hair or coloring your hair, the ammonia and the chemicals in it. If you've already got blisters or anything on your head, it's not good. It's more just pain.
Well, it's not just blisters, they're boils. Well, and I've been in a rupture app for about a week. So I'm just waiting until they're done.
Yep. Hi everyone in the chat. I'm Shani. I'm not here very often. Sorry.
And plus I had about 6 more of them on my body area.
Yeah, Jerry, she treats us like the step cousins.
That's why I love my husband. He knows how to make me relax. So
I'm not, Anthony. I'm just flat. I'm just flat. My fatigue. I've been really, really fatigued the last few weeks, and I haven't been it's not just like you guys. It's everyone. I haven't been on any live streams except for the ones that I need to do on my channel, and then I just go back to bed. So I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back into it. That's why, Susan, when I saw, I'm like, all right, I'll go on over, and she sent me the link. I'm like, hello. But I'm still just battling some fatigue. My guts are okay, but not great. I've been resting, so don't take it personally. I've been snobbing everyone.
That's what I did for a full week until Seth said that Cam was worried about me sleeping a lot. I'm like, I'm just getting better. I'm trying to do.
Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you just need to take a time out. I've been pedaling to the metal for 8 months. You know, I just needed a time out, break, sleep, relax. You know, just take a break.
Because your body will say, "Hey, you know what? I don't think so."
Yeah, your body will fall asleep. Yeah, your body will say no.
Well, to be honest, the reason why I've been laying down a lot is I have one that size where I sit. Sorry.
How?
It was that size. It's where I sit.
Oh, yeah. Be careful. That's what my mom ended up on the womb pump.
Well, I have a disease called hidradenitis suppurativa.
Yeah.
And the reason why I don't mind saying it is because there's a lot of shame surrounding it. And I don't want shame to be surrounding what I have because it is not a disease that you are careless by getting. And getting.
No.
And the suicide level, the suicide rate for people with my disease last year, or I should say 2019, we lost 100 people in the APS community because they committed suicide.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I don't mind bringing out the name of my disease a lot. I don't mind talking about it because I was 5 years old when I first got my first boil. I know I didn't do anything stupid to get that.
Right.
And it's just something that happened. It's something that happened to me. It doesn't define me, but it may make it so that I have to stop and stay and do whatever I can to get myself better and be grateful that I have a husband that is a pro in God's changes. I am so lucky to have him.
Yeah, I went to take a nap right before, to be ready for Ron's birthday stream, and I woke up at 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh no.
I just can't bring myself to do naps. So I don't know why. It's something, with that. I'm not going to admit I'm my grandpa stage yet,
Well, when I'm tired, I lay down,
Donna, she can try to put her link in the chat, but lately it's not allowing it. So
YouTube has been uphill.
Do you want me to try it?
You can try it, but it probably won't work. It hasn't been working lately for anybody.
Yeah,
YouTube is people dropping links. So
does that work?
Look at this curled tail, guys.
No.
I don't see anything.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it because you put it there, but
yeah, just look up my name, hon. There's no other channels with that name, so yeah.
Who needs your channel? If Donna needs it, I'll just hit her up privately in Facebook with it.
It was a Jerry in the chat. That was looking for it. Just look up the
Jerry.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get connected somehow so I can help you out.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
very
welcome.
much appreciated.
Okay. I'll have to put the link in StreamYard.
Yeah, worked for me when I did it on my live stream earlier, and I was putting links. I put it in my StreamYard because I live stream to Facebook and YouTube.
Do me a favor. Oh, we're not connected on.
No, she can put it in private chat. You can copy it and then put it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you can put it in private chat, just put your link in private chat, and then I can throw it on. Into the chat.
Yeah,
and that should work.
Hopefully.
Hold on.
Give it a second. We should be able to get it.
Hold on. I have to get StreamYard up on my computer so I can do that.
Doesn't feel like Christmas with no snow on the ground, does it, Seth?
Oh, my phone is like going off now.
Okay.
I
So
still got snow.
computer.
Somebody.
There you go. All right, now it's in
We're
private
actually
chat.
supposed to get more snow Thursday and Wednesday.
Good for you.
We expect that.
What just connected? There's something that says, "Oh, that's you."
Yeah, so that's just on my computer, and I've blocked it all. So this, that's just me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Streaming out on my computer.
Let me see if I can do this. Copy link address. Okay, hold on. Comments. Paste. Woo!
Yay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yay.
There you go. But ain't that some crap you got to go through all that just to put your link in the freaking chat?
Yeah, that's just insane.
That's all right. That's okay.
And they wonder why they get such nice phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, whoever that last lady was on YouTube I talked to, I didn't mean your kids. It's you and your husband, okay? I don't threaten kids.
Start heating that up.
They didn't have a choice in who their parents were, so I don't take it out on
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this.
Besides, I always believed in the Japanese mafia style. You take the person that made you mad, you kill everybody around them, and you leave him to watch.
Yeah.
That's
It's like kind of like what was that? I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say their name. I'm not allowed to, but I know
swords.
Yeah, they have a name, but I'm not saying it. Okay.
No. This is a movie.
Oh, the samurais?
No. This is like the lady. They were trained by samurais. They were all assassins.
Well,
and they tried killing the blonde, getting them.
That's the name I can say. Yeah, because I know
Kill Bill. Kill Bill.
The Kuzak. Yeah.
No. No, I'm thinking of Kill Bill Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2.
Yeah, but that's part of the group I'm talking about. You're not supposed to mention.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're all assassins. Every one of them.
Right. But yeah, that was I like that movie.
Yeah, they were they were a gang lead off of the ninjas.
Yeah.
How did we get onto this topic?
I don't know what topic we're on. I'm trying to figure
I have
it
a
out.
habit of doing that, I go off on a tangent.
Sharni, you've been here. We don't never have a guideline. I mean, Jesus.
I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice.
Yeah, I know. Even Jesus sometimes goes, "What the hell?"
I just need a minute. To get back into.
We talk about shoe polish. I say something about.
Yeah, and then the next thing you know, we're on toothpaste.
Sharni, I'm going to drop your computer down. I don't think it needs to be up here, does it?
It's not up there. That's Ken.
No,
the one that says computer in the basement.
Oh, no, it's gone.
It's gone.
No,
I forgot. I'm sorry. Why am I seeing two of me? I'm used to seeing like three of me. So I've got my phone here and I've got two computer screens. So when I live stream, I've got StreamYard on one and YouTube on the other. So I'm used to seeing multiple. So I don't even pay attention anymore. I just forget that I've got all the screens there. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Drink more coffee. Yes, Donna, I really should.
I will try to get your mask sent tomorrow.
Thank you.
I just have to go run to the UPS store and get them sent. So.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I got to be honest. I'm so sorry. It's been ages. Keep forgetting.
We'll be wearing them for a while, so no big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some friends who are excited about those masks. Like, oh my god. They're gonna
I
be
love
good.
my mask.
You don't sniff from back.
I've had a
They're
lot of
good.
compliments on it.
Yeah,
Well,
they're a good
Welcome back,
mask.
Luther.
I'm excited.
I didn't type that. What the hell?
What
Ken.
the heck? I'm like,
It's
just
probably
reading
Ken.
that. I'm like, what the heck? Where'd that come from?
That's probably Ken.
From me.
The accident on
Oh.
panel.
My goodness.
Oh.
The accident on panel. What?
I think that was
Huh.
me. It's probably me. knowing
Oh yeah,
that.
because it's like 5 minutes behind.
Maybe. Oh,
Okay.
good. Thank
Did
you,
he
Gary.
just call me an
Thank you.
accident? Pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
right.
Accent.
Yeah.
Oh, accent.
Oh, the accent. Yeah.
Oh,
Accident.
Which one?
She ain't got
I
no
love her
accent.
accent, too.
I'm not
Lone
very
Star.
good.
Lone Star, have you ever heard yourself talk, brother?
Yeah.
You talking to
I
me?
ain't got no accent. I know what you talk about,
Hey.
fool.
That's like the time I was up in Queens, and the guy goes, "Hey, you got a funny accent," and I said, "Bro, you sound like Sylvester Stallone rolling the R's. What the hell's wrong with you?"
Well,
I got an
my
accent.
Florida roommates, both of them were from North Carolina, and
Yeah.
they swore to God. Okay, they swore to God that I had an accent.
Well,
I
you
couldn't-
probably did to them. Yeah.
Yeah. Wisconsin, you know. Anyway,
Yeah.
my pizza's here.
All
I'll
right.
be back later.
So enjoy your pizza, Mike.
I never
Bye.
forget.
Bye.
I never forget one time I was at my buddy's house and he
Hi,
was
Mike.
playing his messages back on his answer machine, and one of them had to be from me. And at the first 2 seconds, I was like, "Who's that hillbilly son of a bitch?" He said, "That's you." I was like,
Suddenly have to leave.
he had to go eat.
Oh,
It arrived.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's gonna go upstairs.
That's
He's
one
gonna
thing
go
that I
upstairs and eat.
I hate the way that my voice sounds. I really do.
Yeah, but you don't notice it until you hear a recording of it, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Do I really sound like it?"
So I used to hate my voice, the sound of my voice, and my smile, 'cause like not my teeth aren't exactly straight. I used to hate that before I started live stream, and then you have to listen to yourself and look
Yeah.
at yourself every day. It's the weird thing that the things that we dislike about ourselves. So like again, someone just complimented my accent in the chat. I'm like, what accent? And,
Yeah.
catches
Well, yeah,
me
because
off
I don't
guard.
understand. To you have no accent. You talk normal.
Yeah. It's
I
the way
think-
I talk.
I think I sound really nasally. That I've got a lot of nasal issues, which I don't.
No, you don't sound nasally to me.
Oh,
No.
Sharni, you're so sweet.
No, she's serious. I know some nasally talking people, and you don't sound like them.
No,
I
you don't sound
don't.
like the nanny. You don't sound like Fran Fine from the nanny or
Oh
anything.
no.
no, that is just
Look.
That-
I think that's a lovely woman, but I'm swear to God, if anyone ever talked around me like that, I would probably stab them in the throat.
right?
No, because look, I used to like that show, the outline of the show, but her voice would just, my brain would just shut down and just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, her voice in like her in real life is actually really beautiful. She's got a really
Right.
beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
deep voice.
that's because on the show she pushes that persona.
Yeah.
well. The thing is about me is when I was in elementary school, I used to stutter so bad. I stuttered every word I said,
Aw.
and Mom and Dad were the biggest helpers in that to get me over that.
I don't know what.
They said, you know what? Sometimes the smartest people talk faster than they actually think.
Yep.
Well,
And
Einstein always said he hated talking to the commoner because he actually had, and this is how he put it, I have to dumb myself down so I don't overtalk people.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he talked in his language, you'd be going, huh?
Yeah. Donna and girls, I couldn't talk properly like this until I was 9.
Yeah.
I was 9 years old when I could actually talk properly with other people. So, we all have our things.
Yeah.
Some people are quicker, some people are slower. Now I talk really, really well and I read really, really well, but I didn't start out like that. It took me a long time to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom is that way with me. Are you reading lately? Are you still reading? I still am.
You are, Dreams. You're reading the chat.
There you go. There you go. Thank you,
You're fine,
Ken.
darling. You're fine.
Except you have to dumb down yourself because you're on the redneck so often.
I'm not going to dumb down myself to be around the rednecks. There's a lot of rednecks who are the most intelligent people in the whole world, I think.
No, I'm talking about how we talk.
Oh, well, hell.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so used to it now, having live stream with you guys for like almost 2 years. We're coming up on 2 years in the next couple of months. I didn't understand the differences in American accents like I do now. I can spot like where people are from, like southern, northern. I can spot. I'm like, oh, you're from here, aren't you? And they're like, yeah. How do you know that? It's like, I've been trained.
You got to remember, it hurts their feelings when you figure out where they're from. They say, well, how'd you know? Well, I notice y'all like to make a lot of shortcuts of big words.
Yeah. You learn.
Yeah.
I feel bad at it.
That just makes me feel even more dumb because I can't figure out where they're from unless they're from like New York or I knew Jimmy was somewhere on the East Coast.
Well, it's like me trying to ask you guys where the Australian accents, based on an Aussie accent, where's that person from? You're probably like, what? Don't you all have the same accent? No.
No,
you don't. There's at least eight very specific accents that I've been able to pick up in the people that I've talked to, and I'm sure there's probably more that are like more cultural to like the individual place that they're at, but there's
a lot of it has to do with the native.
There seems to be 8 specific areas that you're going to get accents from, what I've noticed.
Yeah. And then you've also got the fact that we're very multicultural. And a lot of people don't understand just how multicultural we are. Only about 30% of Australians are actually born in Australia.
Yeah.
That's how multicultural we are. Like 60%, 70% of our population is from overseas or have migrated here, only first or second generation. Like I'm only second generation of Australian. So when you've got Italian and Mandarin and all these other languages, they have their own sort of mixes and, their own sort of Australian accent. And then New Zealanders get mixed in with us all of the time.
And they have a completely different accent.
And they're different again.
I have never understood how people can mix up New Zealand accent and an Aussie accent. To me, they're like completely different. Yeah. But then other people hear it and they don't hear a difference at all. So, but then I've been around it since I was 18. So
yeah. Well, it's different when you're talking to people every day. Like, again, I've been talking to you guys and other people from all over the world for almost 2 years, so I can pick up the differences now. Before then, I wouldn't have been able to tell where all of you guys are from, who is southern, northern, East Coast, West Coast, whatever. Yeah. Now I can start to pick it up.
She just said another damn Yank.
Yes, I did. So, accents, they're a funny thing. So, yeah. I like it. I like listening. I love accents as well. I do enjoy it.
It is fun to like, especially if you get somebody that is like, say, somebody moved from India to where you live, which I can't remember the name of right now.
Australia.
And so they've moved like literally from one culture to another. And so they're adapting not only their language, but their culture, and then try to figure out where they're actually from. You know, that just makes it more fun.
Yeah, it is very interesting, especially where I live in particular in Australia, in South Australia. We weren't settled like originally, like when, you know, the English came over here and they settled and all of that. We weren't settled like that. We were settled by multicultural families. A lot of families from all over the world come to Adelaide to settle. We've got generations of different groups. Like we've got a very strong Greek and Italian community. We've got a strong Chinese and Asian community, Indian, Persian. You know, we have a lot of big old families here that have been here for, you know, 150, 200 years.
Wow.
So the state that I'm in, our accent is different. Again, we're not considered very Aussie because our accents are so much more mild than, you know, if you go to Queensland, you know they're Australian. They're straight away that stereotypical, what you see on that TikTok video, you know, they've got that really distinctive Australian accent. And we're kind of, we sort of have an English Australian accent. My best friend has an Irish Australian accent. We're very much more mixed where I live. So it's different. We're very multicultural. I love it. It's really, really, it's a lot of fun to live where I live. It's so multicultural. We have huge festivals that last for 6 months in Adelaide.
Wow.
We have, it's, you know, a lot of old cultures here, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's a different place that most people, when they hear about Australia, they've never heard of Adelaide where I live. So
that Adelaide was actually the first city that I heard of, because that was literally where my friend Andrew lived. That actually I was 19 when I met him, and he was the first Australian I ever met, and he was living in Adelaide at the time. So
Sharni, we still have idiots here that believe y'all are paid actors, okay?
I love that. You gotta understand, every Australian who hears that, we're not even offended. We just laugh at you. If you think that's the case. We also ask, where the fuck is our check?
Right?
You know,
we mean it as a joke too, Sharni.
I know you guys do, but people get really pissed. There's people that genuinely believe it, and they think they're offending us. We're gonna get up in arms. We don't. We're just like, okay, cool.
My friend in Sydney, he'll have somebody ask, where you live? And he says, oh, we're at Gate 12 behind Disney World in Orlando, Florida, on the lot 12.
I like that. That's a good. I'm gonna remember that one.
Yeah.
I am gonna.
He said, if I'm not there, he said I'll be at the main gate getting my check, trying to get my check, like you said, trying to get my check.
Well, Anthony, it's almost like by here we have the dog food company. Where do you live? I live close to Ralston Purina. Well, that's everywhere. That's everywhere. My aunt did used to live up by there.
Good night, Lone Star. Thanks for stopping in.
Lone Star, thank you for that dance earlier. That was fun. You guys should go see Lisa's stream from earlier. She had faint by Mark.
I invited more people than you guys realize. I didn't realize Lisa was live, and I was sending out Redneck Raid to freaking everybody. And I bet you nobody came in with Redneck Raid other than me, right?
Exactly. I think you were the other one.
I was on like 2 other video calls I deleted before hopping on here. I'm sorry.
Well, don't feel bad because I invited Lone Star and he didn't do a Redneck Raid.
He was busy watching Lisa get spanked by Mark.
What?
That's what
the Cowboys won, so Lisa had to get spanked by Mark in her.
I told her they were going to choke to the Dallas Cowboys. She didn't believe me.
Oh, she was on the edge of her seat, biting her hat.
Yes, I know all about it, Ron. Or Roy, whatever your name is. Holy shit! He's gonna come through the fucking screen and spank me just for calling him on.
I'll watch that. I'll pay for that.
Yes, I know all about
Send all
that
money
too.
to my
Lord.
YouTube or to my PayPal.
But I thought that. Oh, I guess it is afternoon. I've been being lazy today. I'd start watching a movie and pass out again. Have a cigarette, pass out again.
Hang on.
Well, tomorrow and Tuesday are my 2 days off.
Oh god.
Well,
Can I get medicine? That'd be good.
yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to do tomorrow morning.
And don't forget my vitamins. My legs are freaking killing me today.
Okay, you need to make a list of what you need me to get.
I have.
No, you need to write a list down.
So your phone isn't a good enough list. Gotcha.
Correct.
Why not? You got your phone with. Why do I have to have a separate piece of paper to rewrite all the shit?
Because you need to write down what you need right now. What do you need from the what do you need as far as vitamins? What do you need as far as
Well, whatever the hell that is sitting on the table out there, they're trying to get you to get for, I don't know, 2 weeks now. I think it's vitamin B. I don't remember.
Is that for pain?
There was one of them.
it's what you told him to get, the vitamin
Vitamin B12, vitamin B6.
Yep. And I still have a lot of one of them, and the other one I'm out.
Also, magnesium is really good for like relaxing your body, helping with muscle aches and pain. Like, I take that every day, and it really helps.
Some of the pain I'm going through now is muscles.
Yeah,
calves, and I think it's because
down.
Yeah, it'll help you sleep. Magnesium will help, like, you just relax and sleep.
Okay.
So that's why I'm craving chocolate right now.
That's what I take every day. So,
oh,
really, really good. Yeah, helps with mental health as well, with anxiety and feeling anxious. Magnesium's really good.
I've been feeling very anxious lately too. And a lot of that is because just getting out of bed is like, oh my God, just to go pee.
Yeah.
Well,
and I want to do shit around the house, and
well, it should be a lot better now.
I don't get the shooting pain, Susan. I still get the leg pain from achy muscles. And my ankles both feel like they're fucking broken. I don't know what else to say. It's not a shooting pain anymore. Now it's just a pain. Like my calves, I've learned to deal with that. But my ankles, it makes it hard to walk.
Yeah.
So when I'm not wearing shoes, man, it really sets it off. That's why you'll see me in the house wearing shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to sit here and be a whining Betty, but
no, I know.
It'd be nice just to be able to, I meant to do the fucking dishes yesterday and I never got out of bed.
Yeah.
Today is 5 p.m. and I'm still not out of bed yet.
Well,
I got up, cleaned up, and I came back in here worn out. Now I gotta go out there and roll cigarettes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do after that, be able to do dishes, and those need to get done because you need to clean the shit off so we get a place to cook tomorrow.
We don't need to cook tomorrow.
Huh?
Actually, okay, I said it wrong. I'm not working tomorrow, but I am working Tuesday. because I'm not going to work on whatever day Christmas is.
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Is it a Friday this year? Last year was what, a Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, I was going to, and then I'm just like, no, I'm not going to.
When are your parents coming?
My parents should be here around 11 o'clock. So I'm actually going to leave at 10:30 and go get Megan and Ben.
What day?
Christmas Day.
Friday.
You were not specific about that at all.
Well,
You said it
Christmas
like
Day, whatever
Friday.
day that is.
Friday. It's all good. Calm down. Jeebus. Sorry. My God, guys.
And then
Now
nobody.
What is that?
Okay, shut up. It imitates you, but it imitates you like 2 octaves higher than what you said it.
Uh-huh.
Here, hang on. I'll turn my camera. It's the hamster,
That's creepy.
and it just sits here, and it
Mimics anything it hears.
yeah. See if I just kind of set him here, I have to turn it on.
Hello, Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Santa should take
Dave Larson thinks I'm very sexy. Oh, now you shut it off, you bitch.
Oh my God.
I hate that thing, and the one time I want to
You know
use
what I
it, then
think
she
would
shuts
be-
it off. Of course
I
she does.
didn't realize you had intentions for my hamster. Here,
Oh, I got intentions, all right.
That's been pretty good.
Dave Larson
That-
thinks the hamster is sexy. Why is there so much background noise?
Yeah.
Meow,
Okay.
meow.
Feels like winter, tastes like summer. Okay. Yeah.
My boy. Look at this. He snuggles right down.
so
Aw.
I went to Starbucks today. I was thinking I'll treat myself and get, something good.
Yeah.
And I ordered, Donna, it's pretty hard to choke on yogurt, really.
It can be done.
But so I thought I'd order myself something really yummy, and I got, okay, at McDonald's, it comes out. It's like a shake almost. It's really thick, and
Yeah, those are actually good.
and it's they add like extra chocolate drizzle to it, and they add all this extra shit to it, and they're really good, and they've got mocha in them, and yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
They're what are they called? Frappes.
Frappe.
So I order one at Starbucks. The first thing I notice is it's completely liquid. It's not
Frozen at all.
Yeah, it's not frozen. And I
Mhm.
actually asked, I said, is this supposed to be like partially frozen? And she kind of looked at me, she goes, no, like really rude. And I'm like, okay. So I was disappointed by that. And then I take a drink of it, and it literally tastes like somebody has dumped like hazelnut coffee creamer in the container and topped it off with whipped cream. That's what it freaking tasted like. It was so disgusting. I drove back around through the drive-through and I gave it back to them, and I'm like, you can have this, and I drove away. I just gave it back. I literally took one drink and gave it back to them and drove away. I didn't even want my money back. Fuck that. I'm going back to McDonald's.
Yeah.
That was just disgusting. I couldn't believe they tried to serve me that shit. And
And I'm
I
sorry.
ordered it.
every time I go there, I end up getting something disgusting. That is like the last time I'm getting anything from Starbucks. It's gross.
We don't even
Well-
have Starbucks.
You're not
Yeah.
missing anything.
Yeah, well, we're not that like the kind of coffee you guys have in America, like nowhere else does coffee like you guys do coffee. You want a coffee here, you just get a flat white. That's literally coffee, milk, there you go. Add some sugar. And occasionally spice it up with a little vanilla or hazelnut, but this whole it's an art form where you guys are crazy. But I believe they've tried in the past to like get at Starbucks here. And there might be like a couple of them in like airports and like the international airports.
Yeah,
In the States, but
Yeah, there's one.
it's a freaking empire here. And what's absolutely ridiculous is, we're the only fucking country that does coffee like that. And other people come to our country and go, what the hell are you trying to serve me? They have no clue.
I believe they've tried to have it here. They've tried it a few times to get it here, and they just ran out of money. We just don't, like, some people go, oh, for a bit of a novelty, we'll go order ridiculous coffee or something, but the general rule...
I'm imagining your coffees don't cost $12.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to like really go all out, to have like almond milk, to have, all the special stuff, if I'm going to go all out on my coffee, it literally costs me $12 to have a fucking coffee. Or I can make it in my own espresso maker, and it costs me about 85 cents.
And the fact that you guys use cream, there's like creamers, it's like we don't have that. We just use milk. That's it. Milk, almond milk, lactose-free milk. We've got all those sort of milk alternatives, but we don't use those.
We don't.
Creamers.
Some people put cream in it. I'll put a little bit of like half.
I like half and half.
Yeah, I'll put a little bit of half and half in regular coffee, but all of this flavored creamer, I used to like it, but I don't anymore. It's just way too sweet.
Half and half is like a little bit of milk mixed with whipping cream.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they sell it
Starbucks in like 10 years.
Yeah.
7 years?
It's basically milk where the cream hasn't been drawn out of it, during the process.
Yeah.
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 Actually, half and half is like farmer's milk.
Yeah, it's thick. Yeah.
What's it gonna do, Mom? Off and on.
Yeah, it hasn't been whipped yet. It hasn't been turned into, the cream,
Yeah.
but it's halfway there,
Yeah, so it's cream, but it's like you guys call it like what cream. We don't do food like you guys do food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching a video actually about that the other day about Americans coming to Australia and just the differences in like meals and portion sizes and all of that. It's quite a lot of fun to watch you guys come over here and go, what? You don't have Starbucks? You don't have donuts and all of that and Danishes for breakfast? You don't do, it's like, no, we don't do any of that.
No, we are literally the fattest country in the world. We are disgustingly fat in this country. And it is simply because people don't know when to shut off and stop stuffing their faces with shit they don't need.
Well, in your defense, in America's defense,
in our defense,
just to jump in, having been to America now, especially like a country town in America, so it's a good sort of test subject. For you guys, getting takeout is cheaper than going to the grocery store. That's not like that here. Getting takeouts, that's a treat. Even our fast food joints, our portion sizes are smaller, and we tend to be more expensive than you guys. But then our quality of food.
It depends on where you buy it, what you buy, how much you buy. If you have like if you know that you're going to buy like a large quantity of something, then it might be a good idea to, if you're going to buy large quantities of certain items, to join like Sam's Club, for example, where you can repeatedly buy those large quantities and store them in your freezer or wherever you would store them. But for some things like produce and stuff like that, then I go to like a regular grocery store. But
yeah,
I try to keep certain things around, like I bought stovetop, for example, the other day, and what was it, Ken? Like 8 boxes.
Yep.
Like 8 boxes of stovetop, but that'll last us for a year, So.
I don't know about a year, but
it's just different the way we shop to the way you shop, what's available, that sort of thing. Like we had to drive, when I was in Ohio, we had to drive an hour to go to a greengrocer that had the kind of food that I ate, because the American food was making me sick.
Oh,
like
wow.
all the takeout, they're regular.
It made me sick.
Huh?
Yeah. Most of our food here is all processed.
Yeah. I'm not used to that. Then again, as far as like, that's not even like a country comparison. That's just diet. The way I was raised was very whole food, paleo, military, almost military sort of diet. So we were eating for fitness. We were eating specifically for health. That's the way my dad was raised. We were very health conscious in my family. So yeah, it was just, it was quite a culture shock, just going, wait, you guys don't eat that? What's creamer? What's this? And, it was really interesting in that it was cheaper, at least in Ohio where we were, it was cheaper for them to get Taco Bell and Big Boy and all of that than it was to go and get groceries, the kind of food that I eat.
Now you know why. Now you know why the poor are fat.
Yeah,
the first thing they're going to go for is the fast food because it's actually cheaper. You can get more meals.
It tastes all right, but for me, it was a huge culture shock. So I was like, I can't eat this. I cannot eat what you guys are eating. I can take out every night. I can't eat sugar-filled coffees. It was making me really sick.
Yeah, I imagine.
The amount of soft drink, like the pop that they were drinking as well. It was just like 6-7 cans a day. I have fun getting through one.
Yeah.
So it's just different the way I was raised and that sort of thing. We don't have food like you guys have food.
Well, and when I was a kid, for example, when I was like a little kid, a large, like, what was it? A Slurpee is what we got out in Washington. A large Slurpee was like, I think it was 16 ounces, and that was the biggest size they had. And now
It's 42 ounces.
yeah, I was gonna say I bought a 44 ounce.
They have a 54 ounce now.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. So
Yeah.
like we needed the bigger one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I can go and for $2.99 I can buy 54 ounces of like a slushy, for example.
So I'm doing the math, sorry, because we use mils. 16 is like almost 500 mils, and then sorry, it was like 50 ounces.
54.
That's whoa, that's like 1.5 liters. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you buy the 54 ounce, you can keep the cup and come back for seconds if you want.
Actually, you can't right now.
Yeah.
There is no refills right now.
Yeah, because of
Oh,
COVID.
that's a showstopper.
Well, they don't want you lipping all over the cup and then sticking it on the deal for everybody else to get.
yeah. Wow.
I can't believe I'm not cutting in and out.
Yeah,
I'm still on Wi-Fi.
you've got good signal for some reason.
Yeah, it's damn near full bars.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Susan, back in the day, remember when you could bring in your own container for a Slurpee?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And people were bringing in outrageously large containers.
Yep. That was way back in the day.
I used to remember. You remember them lunch size Pels, from like Igloo? I watched people would go in there and fill one of them up. My God.
Why? I mean, I'm like my dad. I mean,
Hey.
I think every now and then it's okay as a treat, but not those extra large sizes. No.
Okay, this cup here, you can see how big it is in my hand. I mean, it's not huge, but it's good size. This holds an extra large Slurpee minus about 8 ounces. And this is insulated, and even without the lid, it literally, I still have half of it left at the end of a work day.
Yeah.
So, but it's cheaper to buy more than it is to buy
when I fill this up, it takes half a 2 liter.
Yep.
So it holds a liter.
McDonald's comparisons at the moment between Australia and America. Yeah. There's a big difference. So a large drink for us on average is like 650 mils. So that works out to, just hold on a sec. It works out to about 21 ounces. That's a large drink at McDonald's, and there's no bigger size than that. That's the large.
Yeah, 21 ounce drink.
21 ounces.
That's like our small child's drink here.
Yeah. So that difference right there. I just look it up. So I remember hearing something about the size differences.
And you want to know why kids in America have diabetes at age 7 and 8, and it's type 2.
Yeah.
There's your answer right there.
Yeah.
I remember going to Houston several years ago. Now that this restaurant called Brown Sugars, and there was a barbecue place, and I asked for a large soda or a large iced tea. They came out with something that looked reminiscent to a 55-ounce glass. That was their large. I'm like, if this is large, I didn't want to know what your extra large is. I don't want to know. It was my first trip all by myself.
Yeah.
Nobody else around me. I had fun. Remember, oh my God. I asked for a roast beef sandwich, and they came out with toast that thick, piled this high, on both sides, with Texas gravy on it.
Yeah, our Arby's does that here. You order a roast beef sandwich, you better make sure you tell them you want a small, because if you don't eat a lot,
Yeah.
the meat will be this thick between the buns.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I wind up
it's
doing
not
this,
very
like,
filling. That's why I don't go to Arby's. It's extremely expensive and it's not filling.
Expensive? It ain't that expensive. Not here anyway.
It's you go between Arby's and even Culver's. You're going to pay less at Culver's, and you hardly get any food at Arby's.
I don't know.
You know what I'm doing for Christmas? My Christmas Denny's meal.
What?
Not hamburger again.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Since we're all
For an
locked
Arby's
up,
burger.
I haven't eaten at Denny's in a long time.
well, since we're locked up away from each other,
We don't
can't
have
go to my parents' house for Thanksgiving because my mother has blood in her eye
Oh, geez.
and diabetic, of course.
Nope.
So my dad lets me use his credit card and says, "Okay, call out." And because I have the Honey extension on my browser, I find I could take $10, $15 off of it.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it, Honey. That's pretty neat website.
I like Honey. I mean, it's like a nice little
I
browser.
did all my Christmas shopping, and it saved me almost $179.
Don't you love how it goes through its series of codes to apply?
Mm-hmm.
That's so nice.
Well, the lady at the one department store didn't care for it too much because she had to stand there and wait for it. Because it went through like 22 codes for and it goes through all 22 to make sure it gets you the cheapest one.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. But hey, when you save, almost $30 on your bill, you kind of like, it was worth the wait.
Yeah, I could bring in an order at Denny's from $55 down to $43. That's a pretty good thing. It's a really good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because you can look at them and say, now I can afford to give you a tip.
Right?
My dad, he gets really upset if I don't tip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I forget.
If they deserve it.
Yeah. If they deserve it, yes. Yeah.
Well, what we do is if Tom's home, we order it, and then he goes and gets it.
That's why I like my uncle's approach. When you go to a sit-down restaurant, he'll let everybody order.
Who's having fun?
And then he'll tell the waitress, he'll take a stack of money and put it in the center of the table, and he tells the waitress, see that right there? That's your tip. But the first time I got to go get my own Coke or wave you down to, refill the bread tray, he says, I'm going to take a little, each time I have a complaint, I'm going to take a little bit of the money. You'd be surprised how before you could finish one Coke, they already had another one slid in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because they wanted that whole $30 tip. They didn't want to get a portion of it. They wanted the whole $30.
We don't have her down.
We don't have that here. There's no tipping system here,
Priscilla.
But part of that is because your servers are and like your delivery drivers and people like that are already given a living wage instead of being forced to rely on tips. I mean, I make approximately 70% or about 70% of my money comes from tips, and the rest comes from what I get paid by DoorDash.
Yeah, our system is different here as well. Like your food is cheaper. That's because you've got that. They don't have to charge as much for it to pay off. Yeah. So that's the difference here as well. Like what you're paying for the food, you're paying for the service as well as the food already, and that means that person can get a livable wage. So that's the system we have. We pay all together. It's the same with our tax here, like our healthcare and road levies and, all that sort of stuff. It's all paid in one, sent to the government, and then divided. Instead of you guys, you have to pay everything, this and this and this all separately. We just like, no, we're too lazy for that. Just give us one price, we'll pay that, and we're done. Let someone else calculate it. So that's the difference. We pay a bit more up front, but it saves us money later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we work it.
How was dinner, Mike?
It was very good. It's one of the. It's not from our town. It's from like 20 miles away, but they get good pizza in that place.
Right on.
It rivals the Sicilian pizza that we got here in town.
It's
good.
Girl, thank you.
It doesn't cost as much.
Mike, you better be careful talking about the Sicilians like you're gonna wake up with a horse head in your bed.
I know Tony pretty good.
You never know what was in that pizza that can make them crack.
Susan, are you getting hungry yet?
You know my mom and Larry are pretty good too.
Fuck.
What, Kim?
Are you getting hungry yet?
No, I'm not.
Because
Why?
you drank a bunch of fucking junk food again, huh?
No.
Damn that woman.
No, I just have not been hungry for the last couple weeks.
Susan, I watched what you put away. Do you want me to dig out the trash what you ate? All cookies and candy and fucking your mixed drinks? Yeah.
But because I had a freaking slushy. Yeah.
Yeah, a slushy with nothing but chocolate, ice cream, and fucking cookies in it. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop on, guys.
Right.
He threw you under the bus.
But thanks for having me on the panel.
Thanks for coming up.
You're welcome. Thanks for popping up. Appreciate it. Good to see you. See ya.
Good to see you guys.
Come on.
I'll get those sent off tomorrow.
Hi, sorry.
This looks good. Guys, check this out. This is frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that look
Bad
good?
green peppers on it. I'd be spending 20 minutes just pulling the green peppers off.
Well, I like them. But everybody doesn't. The ex-wife, she don't like peppers either. Any kind of peppers.
I'm crazy. Daughter.
You'd hate if you eat here because there's green peppers in about everything I cook.
Oh, I know. I love them. I love them. She don't.
Yeah.
I like onions, garlic, and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't mind any other kind of pepper. I can't stand green peppers. I don't mind yellow bell pepper or red bell pepper, but I cannot stand green bell pepper.
Oh man, you know what I miss? When my mom would make stuffed green bell peppers, Spanish rice.
Those are good.
Whatever they call it. Stuffed peppers.
Yeah,
Man,
stuffed bell peppers. Yeah,
they were so good.
They're better if they're red.
I tell you what, I like to have. I ain't had in a long time. Is stuffed cabbage rolls.
Yeah, that too.
Speaking of that, I have a new recipe for that on my timeline. If you want to go check it out, Susan.
Okay.
Like 5.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. The zombie Santa Claus is kind of creepy looking. I can't keep my eyes off it. It's how I feel in the morning.
What were you saying, Dreams?
I'll tag you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, zombie Santa. He just saying, "Where's my cookie?"
Oh man.
Zombie Santa does not eat cookies. He eats brains.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why he looks like that, because he's starving. Because most of these kids ain't got no brain. No wonder he looks like he's starving.
Yeah, he's pretty skinny for a Santa.
Yeah.
He is. No, you
If
mentioned
you look
it.
at the full picture, it looks like somebody that's really skinny with a long beard.
Anorexic skinny, right?
I
Have
saw
y'all
something.
noticed?
I saw something on Z Nation last night.
Yeah.
We were watching Z Nation, and because there were so few humans left, and these particular zombies are so they just have to eat, even if they eat each other. And so, like, this thing rolls out of the woods,
You making
and
coffee?
a huge giant rolling ball of freaking zombies eating each other.
Oh, for God's sakes!
And it's huge. It's like the size of a freaking house, and it's rolling around, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Who thought of that? Yeah.
You did?
And they're still alive. Yeah. Or I wouldn't call a zombie alive, but okay. Yeah.
Okay, Susan, I just tagged you in that.
Thank you, appreciate it. I mean, I'll actually have to go look at Facebook.
Oh man, I love pork tenderloins.
Yeah, then you'll see the 96 messages that I sent you that you never answered.
I haven't looked at Facebook in freaking ages, Ken.
I've noticed.
I haven't looked at anything.
Yeah.
I send you all kinds of song references, all kinds of shit in there. Do I get a thank you? Fuck no, because she can't be bothered to look at Facebook.
I'm too busy making money.
She can't be bothered to look at text either. Don't call her because it bothers her and it screws up her phone when she's at work. But I tried to text her and she still can't answer.
I turned my texting sound back on.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Dave, I seen that. Yeah, trust me, I'm a little bit salty. As all humans are. Slowly say, I wouldn't know.
Pizza.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Homer. You sound like Homer Simpson when you said that.
Doing
Pizza.
like
No.
bang over here.
Oh man.
Don't choke. Don't choke.
I know.
That's not like ice cream. You can't be deep throating that.
I almost choked on my pizza. Never mind.
Well, I'm extremely hungry. I don't know what to tell you, Susan, but I'm going to make spaghetti.
Okay.
There you go. I love spaghetti and meatballs.
It's really good. Is there any more out there?
And I have meatballs, and I have hamburger. Did I bother putting a hamburger in there since I have meatballs?
No.
No.
I wouldn't.
Do you like mushrooms? Put some mushrooms in it.
I was gonna go I was gonna go get groceries, and then I realized it was 3:30 on a Sunday afternoon, and I went, no, I'm gonna go get a few things. I think I got everything for the dish on Sunday, but that was about all I got. I did not want to mess around with.
She got everything for the chili ranch.
Western Ranch chili, I think so, yeah.
So, Brian, what the hell?
Great, we're going off of your memory though. I better go check.
Well, there's there's the can of chili and
you got a new big one?
Yeah, the can of chili and the 2 bags of chips are on the table, and then the rest of it is all in one bag in the fridge. Oh, I forgot the celery.
Oh no.
That's what I
don't know
forgot.
if that's necessary, but it does add
No,
body to it.
it's necessary. Trust me,
There's no flavor in that. But
I know that, but it makes a difference. It really does make a difference. If you don't have it, it's like it's missing something.
Oh my goodness! I almost messed up my doctor appointment.
I thought maybe instead of that, maybe using oh my god, I'm brain dead now. What the hell? It's not
bok choy.
Bok choy, yeah, bok choy. I was thinking about using bok choy in there instead of celery because that would taste better.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that.
It's
You
really
like
good.
everything fucking green tasting? No, I think that would actually ruin it. That'd be like throwing green peppers in there.
Wow.
How does that even taste anything like like green peppers?
If you put the green part of bok choy in there, it tastes like kale.
Well, that's why you cut it off.
Oh, you're talking about the other part, yeah. Okay.
That's why you cut the green part off and only use the white part.
Yes.
If you only have the white part, then there's less flavor than there is celery.
Are you kidding me? This stuff is like totally flavorful.
Okay. I don't have plugged up sinuses, so I don't know.
Well, it has nothing to do with plugged up sinuses. It just tastes much more flavorful. But we'll just leave it as is. I will just go get some celery.
Which one's cheaper?
Well, celery. But
Then get celery. You're not a fucking millionaire.
Right.
right, Dave?
Caviar.
Whatever. I'm leaving then. If you're gonna, whatever. Bye.
I can. Uh,
Oh my goodness.
This is really good and it's not yours.
What? What dreams?
Told my cat this is good pizza, but it's not hers.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell the
Right
dog
behind me.
that because he keeps when she's eating, he's getting closer and closer and closer. Like, get away, Bodie! It's not yours. So he backs up 3 steps.
Here, keep on going, darling.
She lets him get closer.
what we've done with our dogs is basically taught them to either go lay on like the cushion of the couch or like to lay we kind of make them a little nest or something that they can lay on the bed, and that's where they have to stay unless we call them to us.
Right. Well, I can't tell her that. He does that for me, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because I don't know nothing until it becomes her problem becomes my problem. You know?
Right. Right.
You know. But it's her house. You know, what am I going to do?
My house, my rules, the highway.
Well, I'm the voice of reason sometimes. She's gotten way better than she used to be, though. Starting to realize I'm not right. I'm not wrong all the time. I'm right all the time. Well, she's kind of slipping. Yeah, her memory.
Yeah.
She totally had something in her hand today. Oh, I can't remember what it was, though. And she goes, I just had that. Where did I put it? She was in her bedroom. I picked it up. So, I go, look back in your bedroom. Because where it was, in her bedroom, on the bed.
Last night I spent like a good probably half hour. I could not find my lighter anywhere. I'm looking for it. Finally went out and got another lighter. Go back.
And you found it.
And that's what I realized. My lighter had been in my hand, actually, this hand. Because my hand goes numb and I forget I have shit in my hand.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, do you know how many times I've actually lost my lighter in my hand while I'm driving?
Yeah.
Irritating.
When I was in art class, I was looking all over the art room. And the teacher goes, what are you looking for? This happened multiple times. One time it was in my hand, my pencil. I was looking for my art pencil. My number 3 ebony, you know? And one time it was in my hand, next time it was behind my ear.
Yeah.
She started looking at me like, are you high? Because it was like the late 70s, you know? And, she never asked that, but you know.
Working, you shop for him, walks up. What's wrong? I'm looking for my pencil, and he goes, pulls it out behind your ear and hands it to you. You're like, shut up, I don't want to hear it. That's when I usually go, I told you you're overworking me.
Well, I was working next to this one guy when I was a welder, and he was kind of picky about the way he had things, you know. Yeah. I'm stringing out an extension cord, and nobody working on the next table next to me. And I strung it out, shit's in my way. And when I was all done, he looks at me and goes, you know, I just discovered you just embedded a new kind of laziness. It's like, what the hell does that even mean, man?
Good job hitting her, too.
You know, I'm a supervisor, you know.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Donna,
I just let it slide.
Something I've done.
One train guy that I watch, he has one pair of glasses on his eyes, another pair on his head, all the time. Ken Patterson. One of them's for real close up, the other one's for whatever, you know.
I just did it because I'd lose it. I'd have one on the top of my head, pair on here, and then I had a pair clipped to my collar like that. That way, no matter what, I can go.
Wearing both at once. Wearing both at once. I can't see shit now.
Have you seen them new reading glasses? They are a trip.
Which ones?
The ones that's got the little knobs on the side, and you can focus.
I had a pair of those.
I want some.
Yeah.
I want some of those. You know why? Because I wouldn't have to go to the eye doctor.
Yeah, you can adjust them yourself. Well, I'm going a little blinder. Click, click, click. Hey, there it is.
Well, this eye's blind anyway. I just adjust this side.
Well, that's why I like them, because you can adjust them for each eye. You know, when you adjust them, they tell you to close one eye and adjust that one, then do the other one.
Yeah, and according to the ad, they're invented by an
eye doctor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they work.
Yep. I don't know how much they cost, but
oh, they're a lot cheaper than they were when they first come out.
Yeah, when they first came out, when they first came out, they were about $30. Now they're probably about half that.
Really?
Yeah, they're really.
I thought they'd be like 500 or something.
I would not buy them. I honestly would not buy them because they are flimsy as fuck.
Oh no, mine are sturdy as hell. You must have got a knockoff. Yeah, they have a bunch of knockoffs.
Amazon, same brand.
It's a knockoff.
Because
the first pair I ordered was from Amazon. And it was a knockoff. Yeah, it wasn't the ones, because my brother had some, and I know what they look like. And I ordered my second one straight from their website, and it's nowhere near what Amazon sent me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Them ones from Amazon are like cheap. Yeah.
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 I'm going to check that out next time I see the ad.
Yeah.
Actually, when I actually have money,
Yeah, the ones from Amazon are cheap.
And I keep seeing the ad for Warby Parker. Yeah.
What is that?
They make good glasses.
Eyeglasses.
That's where I got these.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you know what I found out? When if you go to like LensCrafters, they grind your lenses right there and everything, unless it's special. But like my eye doctor, they send them out. You know where they go?
Mhm.
China.
Yeah.
What the hell?
These are my new ones.
Yeah.
Takes like 2 or 3 weeks.
Nice.
Nice. But yeah, I was talking to a lady that I knew, and she ordered her own when she got the prescription off a website she found.
Yeah.
And they go
You
to
go to
China
any eye
and get them half the price.
Yeah, but see, let me tell you a little secret. You do not have to get your glasses from the asshole that done your eye exam.
I know.
When the eye exam is free, when you want glasses, no, and you tell them you want a printout of your readings, which is what I did, and then I get online and I went to, because there's like all kind of websites you can go to, and as long as you have your deal, you can stick, email them a copy of it or fax it to them or scan it and send it to them in an email. They'll make you glasses, and I'm gonna tell you, for what they were gonna charge me in one pair of my eye doctor, I went online to Googles.com and I ordered 2 pair with the transition lens, no line bifocals, and blue light, block.
Yeah,
and I got them both. I got 2 pairs of glasses for $89.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, with these are prescription. They're Ray-Bans, but they're prescription. When I got these, we got them at Ray-Ban LensCrafters in the mall.
Yeah.
We spent between these. We each got a pair of glasses and a pair of sunglasses. $800.
Wow. What the fuck?
Yeah, 4 pairs of glasses for $800.
That's ridiculous.
We had
And they send them-
insurance though.
That's where I get mine from. Google's for you, and then they send them in these cases. Or you got to push the deal to open it, and see.
Nice.
That's what you store them in.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got this pair in my black
By the way, Anthony, that says goggles for you.
Gogglesforyou.com.
Yeah. Well, you said Google's for you.
Yeah.
Goggles. Yeah.
When I got these are polarized. I could see in the water.
Mhm.
Like my Babe Winkleman glasses,
Yeah.
If I couldn't see in the water, I didn't want them. I wore them in the boat.
Yeah, these are my favorite ones because they're frameless. See, there's no frames on
nice.
these.
Oh, I had a pair of frameless ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And I found out why they're
These
frameless. Fishing string holding them on at the bottom.
Now this one actually has a little gold deal. So
Yeah.
these I wear around the house and stuff. But I have another pair. It's the black plastic ones. I wear that when I'm working because they're a little bit more durable.
Yeah. The ones, they were like thinner, and I had my eyes tested that day, and on the way home, they fell off my head because I couldn't see. I was supposed to have a ride. My ride didn't show up. It was sunny out. My eyes were dilated. I'm in the sun. Couldn't see. I'm walking home. My glasses fell off my head. I'm looking all over for them. I'm falling pieces. One of them pieces on the ground. It's like, God dang it. Then my son, I got about halfway home, my son found me. That was a long way for me to walk.
See, these are my other ones. And those are the ones I wear when I'm working because they're a little bit more durable.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get a pair like that. Because Medicaid, it only cost me $6. I wanted like army glasses, like you used to get in the 60s, something like that. No, they're more stylish now.
Yeah.
We only have garbage. We only get
That's
garbage.
why I ordered mine where I did. That way my Medicare paid for it. So
yeah,
my Medicare allows me $130 for a pair, and I was like, well, I get 2 for $89. That lady says, as long as it's under $139, we don't care. Where you get them?
Mine are Medicaid though.
Yeah. And as long as they accept the insurance,
Like so many pairs we can actually have, But
yeah, I know.
the one I like transition. I've always had transitions,
Yeah.
They won't pay for that, But my doctor made them
They don't allow you to.
because
They
I'm
don't allow
blind.
you
That's
to
why I
pay,
gotta protect this eye,
they don't allow you to
So
pay the difference.
He made them put polycarbonate lenses in.
Yeah, but I'm saying they didn't allow you to pay the difference because that's what I did on mine. They don't pay
Can't
for
do
that. But I
that.
paid it.
They won't let you do
I
that.
did it. I did it.
Yeah,
But
well,
I mean, each state's different. So each state is
Yeah.
different.
yeah,
Depends on what
well,
the deal they worked out with the eye place.
yeah.
See, that's what
One
I
time,
don't know why they
she,
limited.
she,
Yeah.
she had was allowed on her insurance allowed so much to allowed for
Mhm.
vision and whatnot, and they stuck mine on here too. I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. It was all under her name. They didn't know any different. That's how it got to them.
Yeah.
I don't like trifocals though.
Yeah.
I am going to say I don't want trifocals to make me want to fall down the stairs.
But see, right there to
Maybe
me is one of the biggest problems with our Medicaid system because there's supposed to be a Medicare system across the board, but they allow each state to run it different.
Yeah.
Because what I can do here, you can't do where you're at, and it's retarded because. Like the woman told me when I wanted to do, she said, "Well, they'll pay for that, but they won't pay for the blue blocker and all that." And that's how much extra is. She said, "Like $29. I'll pay the difference." Okay.
Yeah. I should be able to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Although I never
You
have
should.
the money, but I
Well, I
told
know,
them.
but at least you had an option.
I told them, just why can't you just make it my glasses so I even measured from here to how far it is to the screen. That's how I want my glasses to work.
Yeah.
We can't do that. That bullshit you can't. I can go to Walgreens and get glasses that work like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And adjust.
Well, they got a rack of different.
Yeah, you can sit there and try it on until you find the one that works. Yeah.
Well, they even got sunglasses that fit over your record glasses now.
I got one that clips here and it just floats something down like
yeah,
that.
I have them too. I don't know what I did with them, but
somewhere.
I had them in her Nissan, not her Nissan, but her Mitsubishi. In the little box on top. I don't know what we ever did. I think they're in the glove box of her Nissan now.
Let me use that case. I like that case.
But yeah, I mean, if I wear these with Sunny on the way to the doctor, when I get to the doctor, I'm inside. I can barely see.
That's where I put that shit.
One place I like to go for my eye exams, it's called America's Best.
Yeah.
And I have had the best eye exam there.
Yeah, I've been seeing ads for them.
And a private doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a whole bunch of ads for them lately on their TV, so we must have it
Yeah,
around
the last one I went to was right here in my own town. She'd been in business a long time, but yeah, she was a pretty good doctor.
Yeah. I used to go with the guy down the street, but I go to the one on the east side of town now. It's the clinic for my hospital over
There's
there.
another one of mine.
Oh, yeah. They look okay. He looks like a librarian though.
Well, there's.
Oh, they're kind of cute. Yeah.
I have them in different. I have 4 of them in different colors.
Yeah. Well, now that I see the side, that's not librarian glasses.
Well, over time, it's funny. Honey, where's your reading glasses? They're right there. Thanks.
Let me tell you a little secret. Librarians like to party too, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Funny that we've gotten to that point in our marriage where he's wearing my reading glasses.
Yeah.
Well, and what's funny is guys don't really seem to care what the glasses look like as long as they work.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Girls
Amen.
cute girls want them to look nice, all that shit. Guys don't care what they look like. They can be purple with pink polka dots. They don't care as long as they can see.
It work. Yep. Yep.
Over there on his side is 2 of my reading glasses.
We're
Mine.
creatures of necessity, not wants.
You know what I prefer? Lightweight titanium. They got to be titanium. Got to have titanium. I can get them on Medicaid. You know, I can get titanium.
Yeah.
But no, we won't pay for nothing else. You can get titanium though. Like what the hell? Not nichrome.
There's a reason.
Nickel titanium. Do it flexible.
There's a reason they cover titanium, because I have to have titanium, because the last pair of glasses they gave me wasn't titanium, and my sweat ate into them.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
That and all the color that was on the frame was all on my face and my skin. You can ask my wife. I had 2 looked like I had little skunk stripes, from the paint that came on the glass. Yeah, that's when the doctor said you need titanium or surgical stainless steel.
Yep.
What is this title?
My one buddy that I used to fish with, he was a radiator man by trade. And his wife, she had kind of a fancy job and working for EDS and stuff. And she used to buy him all kinds of fancy watches for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, within 24 hours, every watch that he got would quit working.
Yeah.
Every single one. The ones you didn't have to wind.
Yeah.
It would all quit working.
Yep.
If it was a wind-up watch, worked just fine.
That's the way I've been my whole life. I can take a wind-up watch or a regular battery watch, and within 2 days it's completely dead, even if it's a brand new battery.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I can't wear
Wow.
I do the same thing. I'll drain a watch in 3
I
days.
can't wear face watches at all.
I don't know what the cause of that is, though.
Well, my
Weird.
dad said
Doesn't happen to me,
it's a
but
magnetic field.
Hey, okay, guys, I got to tell you something really, really freaky. Okay. For my entire life, I have been unable to tell direction. I cannot tell you what direction I'm facing. I can't tell you if I'm going up, down, northwest, or sideways. Okay. Since this last stroke, the one that I actually went to the hospital for,
Mm-hmm.
it was like for 2 weeks, my mind, my body, whatever, was trying to give me a stroke. And
like
it was
resetting,
finally finished it, and I didn't feel real different other than like half my body was numb except for my face wasn't. But I noticed like immediately. See you, Roy.
Yeah.
I
Have a good day, Roy.
I noticed very strangely enough that I was no longer having trouble telling what direction I was facing. And even if I couldn't tell what direction I was facing, I could actually like look at the sun and figure it out, or look at the shadows and figure it out. All of a sudden, this part of my mind that has been completely blocked for my whole life was just like poof, opened up. And now I don't need anybody to tell me what direction to go. I don't need anybody it is like something just was like unlocked that has been blocked my whole life, and it got unlocked with a freaking stroke.
Well, that's like after my deal, she can tell you, I can walk up to somebody and within 2 to 5 minutes go, I don't like you.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah. And they'll go, why? I ain't never done to you. In a few weeks, my wife goes, you're right. That person was an asshole.
Yeah. We used to have the Boston Bull Dingle Mix dog.
Yeah.
Partner in the body shop had that. That dog could judge somebody right out of the box. If we didn't, if you know, he was at the shop with us. Maybe if he growled at somebody, we didn't do business with him.
Yeah.
He was right all the time too.
I don't know what it is, but I walk up on certain people and something inside me goes, no. Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
just like,
I wish I would have known that.
You know, that person's good or bad. It's just it's a feeling of no, you don't need to be around this asshole. Leave.
Right. I wish I would have trusted my gut instinct on this guy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, but I didn't. You know.
You know, Granddad used to tell us, when in doubt, go with the gut feeling.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, he had a nice dog.
Yeah. Well, my uncle had dogs, and he'd tell people, he'd have to tell his dog 3 or 4 times, quit growling at him, and they continue to growl, and he goes, something wrong with that boy.
Yeah, my dogs have both learned that, you know, I'll just walk out and say, I got it. And they'll come back to me, you know, unless they are very concerned and, you know, they're guarding the property. But generally they don't do that anymore. They just, as soon as I go out there and say, I got it, they come back to me going, now, you know, they trust me to take care of it. So.
Or that, and you reassure them, hey, I got this. I know. Mama's on it.
You know, I still can't figure out why the collie, he hears something, so it's just the wind. He starts barking for no reason. It's just the wind.
Well, I'm just saying, some people
branches rustling around.
Well, I'm saying some people are just so fucking evil. I can sense that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that dog that I was talking about, his name was Hardly. We thought it was Hartley, but he says hardly a dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was part dingo, part Boston. That little guy, you could throw a frisbee, and he'd take off booking for that frisbee and catch it in midair, 6 feet in the air.
Yeah, we had a purebred Boston Terrier. We actually had 2 of them. And when Baby was in his prime, until about 2 years before he died, he could easily catch like a frisbee in the air at 6 feet in the air easily.
This one was part dingo though. Yeah, so it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
but it looked just like a Boston. You know, my mom had a toy Boston, and when she was in her prime, when she was younger, she was running around the room without touching the floor, bang cracking on the furniture.
That's funny.
I'm like, we just look at each other and go, what the hell did we just witness? Defying gravity, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, she finally went blind, you know?
Nope.
We get the cataracts, you know?
That's what I'm worried about with my mom. I mean,
that's what happened to the baby.
Diabetic.
Yeah.
Blood in her eye it's got me really, really concerned.
Yeah.
She is an avid reader, and
that's what happened to Rexy too, man. He went blind. He couldn't see for shit, and I think he got senile.
Yeah.
You know, I knew it was something was not quite right. It was over the course of, and it wasn't just one day. It's just like over the course of time. I'd catch him in the bathroom, and I'd be standing between the tub and the toilet, staring at the wall for hours.
Oh God, Baby used to do that. When he got the last 6 months or so, I'd catch him just standing there staring at the wall. I'd be like, what are you doing? And he's just standing there just
Yeah. I was like, zero shit to give, and he's just standing there. Somebody will find me. Then I'd call him, and he'd get all confused. He didn't know where the hell he was. He'd go to move this way or this way, and where am I, you know? So he didn't move. So I call him, he'd back his way out. You ever seen your dogs walk backwards?
They do if they have to.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Our dogs learn to kind of walk backwards pretty fast if they want. You know.
Yep.
Man, I tell you what, if Bodie's trying to go out the door and I got my cane in my hand and I go, get back, and I move my cane, he just way to the other side of the house. And nobody's ever hit him with the cane or anything. He just don't like canes. Nobody's ever hit him with a broom. Just
they get a sense of, oh, that's not a good idea. I better stay back. They kind of get a sense from it.
Well,
I know
humans do the same thing. Because think about it. Most people, except for a handful of us, never been shot. But someone points a gun at you. What the fuck you do? You duck.
Well, I know a few dogs, not that I owned or anything, but other people have had. They were scared of brooms for good reason.
Yeah,
because the wife would hit him with a broom or something, you know, or the man. And I have a couple of them dogs I actually rescued, you know. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
She's so fierce, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a killer.
Rosie says, I'll be fierce when I want to be.
Oh, and that one crazy lady from down the block, you know, just because our dog barks doesn't make him vicious, okay?
No, it doesn't.
Your dog barks. He's on that tiny rope. I go, lady, listen, it's a steel cable. Come here. I'll show it to you. I'll choke you with it.
Right?
Steel cable. You pull your car with it, you know?
Hey, Mike, that's when you call her close to the fence and you go, hey, you got more to worry about me than the dog, okay, bitch?
Yeah. Well, this is the same one that Carolyn's walking down the street on the sidewalk, and we get down. We know where she lives, down this way, you know. And she just happens to run into her. Not run into her, but, you know, see her. She goes, you get out of here. You're nothing but trouble. It's a public sidewalk.
Yeah, I love
stand right there.
But you know, when we were getting our yard done, she's walking her little black dog. We just had our yard done with the yard guy. He sprayed the yard, pesticides, stuff.
Yeah.
There's signs all over. And her little black dog lays down in her yard and takes a nap.
Oh, no, my favorite is when you're walking down the sidewalk and someone hollers, get out of my yard. And I'm like, I'm on a fucking sidewalk, you stupid motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's in the front of my house. And I said, yeah, hooray for me.
Yeah, I don't realize. Yeah. I'm just waiting for her to start some shit right here. Yeah.
Do I need this?
Huh?
Yes. I don't know. I can't see what it is.
It's the Christmas Color Premier 150 color pencils. Nice one.
Well, the sad thing is, people that live in the city don't know when you have a sidewalk, going in front of your house, 5 foot on either side is public domain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
5 foot of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
Well, technically, even the terrace, the part between the street and the sidewalk, that's your property, but the city still owns from the center of the road to the sidewalk. Yeah. It's part, Yeah.
Well,
it's you pay the taxes on it, but it's public.
Yeah.
Oh man, I couldn't believe when they redid the street here on Pine Street here. It's back probably 20 years ago now. But, they took all the gravel out and everything, redid the whole shit and shebang. It was goddamn 8 foot deep.
Yeah.
6 foot at the, it was over my height,
Well,
they put the big rock in and the smaller gravel and then, the sewer line, all new sewer lines and everything, I never seen that done before.
Yeah, we had a guy down the road here. He finally started cutting his, but where our sidewalks run, you have your land ends, and of course you got your 5 foot right of way, and then you have the sidewalk. Then you have another 6 or 7 foot before it gets to the street, and it's like a little small area with grass.
Yeah,
Well, even though technically it's owned by the city, if that section's sitting in front of your house, you're responsible for keeping cut.
Yeah.
He's like, well,
Right.
that's not mine. That belongs to the city. They can come cut it. So he cut up to the edge of the
bill
sidewalk
ya.
and stop. Yeah. They come cut it, and he got a $274 bill.
Yeah.
And he tried to fight it, but he ended up having to pay it. And they told him, sir, you should have read the bylines before you bought the property.
It's yours, but it's not yours. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to take care of it like it's yours, and you can use it, but you can't build on it. You can't,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like when the lady across the street, she likes to
Yeah.
garden. She's a master gardener. Well, she started digging up the terrace and planting all kinds of flowers. I casually walked over. Well, no, wait. I walked over casually and said, because I know from the 80s, late 80s, some people had a little Japanese bridge in the city, make them take it out, Well, apparently they changed all that now. Because I talked to her and she said, save you trouble, just in case,
Well, here they don't mind you
she
doing
already
it.
called the city. They said you can do anything you want or to obstruct or hinder the traffic,
Right. Well, that's the way it is here. If you're going to improve it and beautify it, they don't care.
Go
Just
figure.
get your big bush that
If you
obstructs
want
the
one.
view,
Hey, good fish.
There you go,
Good.
fish.
There was a bush down the block that
Late Gatorade.
she got hit because of it a couple times. And it's
Bush
gone
is
now.
blocked. Bush blocks the P to traffic, though.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of by a corner, and she couldn't see the traffic coming. They still left it there. It's like it's gone now.
Yeah.
Not because anybody's doing it, just gone. Because they changed the laws and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, they don't want the branches hanging down to like drag on the UPS trucks or FedEx trucks or anything anymore either.
My neighbor for years fought the city because he didn't want them cutting a tree. And of course, the reason they wanted to cut it because the power lines were running through it. And every time the wind blew, it would knock out the transformer because it slapped the lines together. And he fought and fought and fought. And I mean, he kept them from a long time not cutting it. But finally, they had their day in court. And he should have just, because all they were just going to do was like mohawk it on the backside, get it out of the lines, and leave the front. That way it still looked good from the road. Well, buddy, when he fought them, they finally won. They butchered that. Yeah. And then left a big stump that's about 8 foot tall.
Yeah. I've seen that kind of stuff before.
That's like a big fuck you to the guy, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he fought it, and all they wanted to do was just cut it out to where it wasn't shaking in the lines.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have
On our
it,
Mineral Point side here, we got like the big power line. I mean, the main one run by.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like the humming one. It'll hum. You can hear it humming when it's foggy and wet out. And because we're on that line, our power never goes out. Usually, and it's always one of the first ones to come back on if it does because the hospital's on it too.
I know when they were going to the backside of mine on this property here, I remember they come knocked on the door and said, hey, we need to trim some trees back here to get out of the line, the phone line. I said, bro, are they in your way? He said, kind of. I said, nub them down to the top of the fence post. Boy, those guys loved me because they were out there just craning it out. And it saved me from having to worry about losing my phone and shit.
They were going along here cutting trees like crazy,
Yeah.
And they got by ours, they go, it's dead. Just cut it down.
Yeah.
We will. Next 2 weeks later, they did. The city planted them. You know what they were? Some kind of crap tree that I could have went to the bottom land on the Wisconsin River and got for nothing. They put it everywhere in the city on the terrace. They got a rivet deal on it because they're all garbage. They lasted about 20 years. Well, they did that because, Dutch elm, we used to have a lot of elm trees here, Our whole city, we're known for this, the city of parks, trees. Well, guess what? Dutch elm disease killed all the trees.
That's like what was that fish them idiots put in that river to get rid of one fish, and then when they ate all them, they started eating on the predominant fish and taking over.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
She squeezed so hard that she hit her head on my knee.
Yeah. Yep.
Good Lord.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, she brought some ice cream home. Sometimes when they, at Culver's, if they have a flavor, because my granddaughter works there and she knows about it, and they have a bunch left over, she'll get pints for like cheap,
Yeah.
And she had Snickers mix, and Carolyn got a whole bunch. Well, not a whole bunch, but she's let me have a whole one. Anyway, I'm holding it, and my hand got so cold, but I had my dessert, it was already frozen solid because I had it in the freezer. It's frozen custard,
Yeah.
and my hand was so cold. I was like, oh, I said, hey, Bodie, you want to sniff my fingers? And he touched my finger with his wet part of his nose. He jumped back. That was cold. Then he started licking my fingers, getting them warm,
Probably
because
man,
yeah. Well, when his tongue touched the cold, he was like, "That ain't right." He's a little bit jumpy and careful. I'm glad he's still careful about stuff. But man, he gained all that weight back. I'm telling you what, he's like a little football player now. He's like chunky, but he's not fat, He's like, you go to pick him up, it's like, God, why is he so heavy now? Feels like he's 40, but he's not,
I'm doing okay. Go fast. Just chilling out today.
Been kind of a chill day today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it should be.
I think it's going to be active though.
What is today?
Sunday.
20th.
Oh yeah, I know it's the 20th, but I couldn't remember if it's Sunday or for Saturday or Monday.
Tuesday. Cracked chicken roll-ups. It has chicken fingers, cheddar, bacon, ranch, crescent roll, cream of chicken, and milk.
Carolyn made something called cracked chicken something the other day, a couple of weeks ago. It was good. Wasn't a roll-up though.
All right, Donna, take it easy.
I'll tell you what I've been hungry for, and I don't know. I need to learn to cook it myself. Is a good thing of jerk chicken.
Oh yeah,
Jamaican style jerk chicken.
Yeah, my buddy. Yeah, he used to. He liked to make beef jerky, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he figured out he was so nuts about beef jerky. He didn't even take the back strap and the inner tenderloins to make jerky out of them. I go, dude, you are a goddamn fool. Makes good jerky, I'm sure, but that's the best meat on the whole deer,
Yeah, you don't want to jerk it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I can at least get some Christmas cookies next.
We didn't even leave
something.
the inner tenderloins, inner deer. As soon as we got back to the trailer, we'd take the inner tenderloins out because they disappeared.
Definitely.
People would steal them, Well, I had my trailer or my shed set up with a hook in the top. I made my shed tall enough to hang deer in just in case, and it worked out. So I'd keep it locked,
No.
I always did that anyway. I cut up my deer and whatever. I didn't, wasn't trying to make good cuts in. I brought that to the processing plant, had them add about 40% pork to it, and made sausage.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
my buddy was one of his buddies was a butcher, and then he retired, right? And
Yeah.
he gave him, he helped him, he took care of him and everything when he got old.
Oh.
You know, he made sure he was okay, but he's just, when I die, all the stuff's yours.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, he got all this stainless steel benches and butchery stuff. You know, he built a big shed. It's all in there, and
Yeah.
that guy taught him how to butcher. So he taught me how to butcher my deer. You know, and
Really?
we didn't take our deer anywhere. I shot a deer at like 5:30. I went and registered it. We came back, and by 11:30 that night, it was in the freezer.
Wow.
No, you don't need to hang your deer for 8 days or anything. Butcher,
No.
no need for that.
No.
Especially when it's a doe, you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's why, you know, and we didn't take it because we didn't saw through the bones and all that shit, you know. There's no need for that either, you know. I guess if you have, you know, that kind of equipment, you could. But Dan he's claimed that the old guy told him don't do that because it'll just make your meat taste gamey, you know.
Yep. Hey, Ron. I think I sent
Hey, Ron.
I think I did. I think I sent you a link.
If you didn't, I will. I have no problem helping you. This person who didn't know who he was insulting on Twitter insulted Edge and his wife and told her she was an average soccer mom. That's a really bad thing to say.
Wow.
Beth Phoenix, she was the Glamazon on WWE. And she's married to Edge. She's also the governor of Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Beth Phoenix.
She's a governor? She's on WWE?
She is. Well, she's not too much into it right now. He said, Edge wrote back, he goes, what you see is Adam standing with his wife and the mother of their children who he loves unconditionally. Assuming from your page that you won't find what's that's like, and your biggest concern is making sure you have enough lubricant to get by until you crawl out of your hole.
Wow.
That's what Edge said. And she goes, are you shaming me for being a supportive mother of my own children who enjoy competing in sports or being the governor of Pennsylvania? I just want to be sure. I didn't know that she was the governor. Who knew?
Yeah.
You learned
Oh,
something.
I know, yeah.
I know. I got blocked off of one of the politicians' sites the other day. She was boohooing that. She says, well, I can't go out in public and do nothing. I said, okay, first of all, I'm going to explain to you just like I do movie stars. You chose that career. You chose that path. And you knew once you went down that road, you can't live a normal life.
She blocked you, huh?
Yeah. Because, truth hurts,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Truth or
No, I'm just saying, you knew the consequences of being famous and being known, especially when you're hated because you're retarded. But, that's another subject. But,
her name wasn't Sarah Palin, was
it? No. She's
I liked her. I wonder how dumb she was.
Yeah, but she's a Girl Scout compared to the ones we've dealt
Oh,
with.
yeah, I know. I mean, compared to what we got going on now, I'd like to see her as president.
No, she doesn't know how to finish anything.
I know, but neither do these people.
Well, I told you what I want to do. I want to be president and run for it and get it elected. And I'm only going to be in term for 4 days.
I know.
Because what I'm going to do on my first day, I'm going to rest. Second day, I'm going to line up the Congress and the U.S. Senate on the fucking Capitol steps and shoot every fucking last one of them. Open up a new election to replace them and pardon myself. And then on the fourth day, I quit.
Oh, you can pardon yourself? I didn't know if you could or not.
Yeah, well, for killing all the U.S. senators.
I don't know. I always wondered if Trump could pardon himself,
Why would he need to?
Because people want to put him in prison now. I don't know why.
They couldn't impeach him, and they couldn't prove him being a spy for us. Yeah,
he's a criminal. Yeah, people just come up with more and more shit.
Yeah.
They're all criminals. They're all corrupt. Yeah. They're all criminal. They all lie. Every one of them.
Hey, Ron, how's it going?
All judges and lawyers.
What's going?
They all think we lie too, but we don't.
Got to go to work in about an hour.
Next time, it's okay. I forgot to. It's okay.
See, very nice to see you. Where have you been? Sleeping.
That's all right.
He's a working man.
Delicious.
Yeah.
You got the old Johnny. You got the what's his face? Working man blues.
Ron.
Yeah.
Did you do one?
You know what an echocardiogram is?
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it?
Until next week.
Friday.
Echocardiograms, checking the rhythms of your heart and everything else.
Well, how do they do it though?
I just lost balance.
It's okay.
Well, I used to fucking go in for an echocardiogram. Like,
right.
Shit on your chest.
Okay. Like at one of them Thursday morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Once it is just checking heart rhythm and stuff. Checking it out.
It literally takes like 30 seconds to a minute to do the test.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long.
They could have done it at the office.
They may not have one of those machines at the doctor's office.
Yeah, right. Well, they could not when I was in the ICU. They probably did.
Yeah, they might want to do it just to check and see what your rhythm is like now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I have an AFib. I've always had an AFib. Why is it so concerned about it now? I'm tripping over my tongue.
Because that makes you higher risk for stroke. That's why.
I've already had 2 strokes.
I know, but even though you have AFib, that just means you're still on that freaking critical list.
Yep.
Well, they've checked it before that, though, and it was just fine.
Yeah, but things can change from day to day.
Yeah. Well, they give me one every day then. Make the insurance pay for it. Yeah.
Like me, my doctor said, everything looks good. You should be able to start doing things. I get out and cut grass one time and have another stroke. And I was like, hey, doc, it didn't work. Not everything's okay.
Yeah.
That's
you
just
get back to your normal activities.
Okay,
I didn't do shit last week. I'm not going to do shit this week. And I didn't do shit last month. So I guess I'm back to not doing shit, okay? I've had AFib since in the 90s, I've noticed it,
It's like this one.
My heart was skipping a beat, Comes and goes.
My last little incident scared her so bad she don't want me doing nothing.
Yeah.
Of course, I said, blame it on the doctors. He's the one that said everything looks good. You should be able to start doing things. He goes, well, I didn't say get out in the heat and cut grass. I said, hey, when you tell a man he's able to do things, that's what they do.
Yeah. Well, it's like Larry, he had the heart problems and all that stuff. It's like 90, almost 100 degrees out. And he's out in front of the shop, the train store, planting flowers and everything. But he was one of them guys in the Philippines when he was in World War II. He never sweated. The heat did not bother him. He would sell us canteen water for like $20. Literally.
I got a friend of mine like that. He can be out in the heat all day and not a drop of sweat roll off him. I'm like, dude, man, you scare me. Make sure you drink water. He said, oh, I'm fine, man. I never sweat. And I'm like, you're a lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah. One time when I was working in Texas, I started sweating a lot. I was painting the car, had the paint suit on and everything. I was really sweating. My boss said, be careful. I got to go. I'll be back. Just make sure you keep hydrated. And I stopped sweating all of a sudden.
No, bad.
Oh, I stopped what I was doing, sat down, drank all my lemonade, a gallon of it. Never peed. Never, not once.
Yeah.
Yep. I was
That's scary to drink that much.
Huh?
It's scary to drink that much lemonade and not have enough tea.
I know. I was really dehydrated. I was like sweating like a faucet. It was 100 degrees out.
Was thirsty.
Yeah. It was like a dry sponge, and I soaked it right up.
Yeah, I remember I did that one time. They made me sit down and they gave me a big old pitcher of water, room temperature water, not cold water.
Yep.
Regular water, and gave me salt.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I had Gatorade too, so I drank some of that too.
Yeah. Yeah, Gatorade is full of fucking salt.
Yeah. Oh, it's good for you when you're dehydrated in the heat.
Yeah, dehydrated. Yeah,
that's how Gatorade was invented for sports.
Yeah.
I remember back
Go
when I was
fish.
working in a textile mill.
Hold on, guys. Go fish. I don't know if you heard me before, but you do have a link if you want one.
Yeah.
It was like really hot in the building, in the summer. So they had salt pills out, sodium pills, whatever the hell they call them.
Yeah.
They don't do that
Warren,
anymore.
did you have a good birthday?
No, it was all right.
I missed
lying ass. Woke up with a hangover is what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was fun
I did.
until you woke up.
I just woke up with the woozies.
Yeah.
Didn't have a headache or anything.
Oh, I hate the woozies, yeah.
Just had the woozy, that's all.
Yeah.
Man, I had a gin and tonic hangover one time. Oh my God. I'll never drink
Well,
gin
you
and
should
tonic.
drink gin and tonic. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, it was double bubble night, and I had 9 of them, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
And
only
when
had-
I was on the way home, I saw triple. And I imagined not to kill myself, but I made it home. You know you're drunk when you see triple. The next day at noon, I'm eating my bologna sandwich, and it tasted like pine needles.
No.
I am not
when you're
kidding
drunk,
you.
you pulled a drunk when you wake up and you're in your socks and tidy whities. The house ain't yours, and you walk in the living room with a bunch of adults and go, "Who the fuck are you?"
What?
Yeah. I woke up, nothing my tidy whities and my socks on, and I went downstairs. Didn't know a soul in there. I had to ask, like, "Who the hell are you people?"
Yeah.
You don't remember nothing,
It's like that one movie, The Hangover or something.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that show.
Oh yeah.
I've done a few of that myself. Pick up like, what in the
Yeah.
You know, my biggest stunt was when I was here in Lake Charles, Louisiana, partying, and I woke up in a motel. I mean, I was hung over like a son of a bitch, and I went to open the door to kind of get my bearings. I knew I was in a motel room because, 2 beds, sink, bathroom, all that shit. People laying everywhere. I sling the door open. I see 2 peaks, with a fucking big ass peak with snow on it. I'm freezing my ass off. Yeah. Yeah, well, I ain't got nothing but the sheet of the motel around me because I don't even know where my clothes are.
Wow.
Yeah. And I had to go down in the lobby. I said, "Look, I know this is going to sound strange, but where the hell am I?" She says, she looks at me strange. She's like, "You're in Aspen, Colorado."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm like, "Well, how the hell did you get here?" She said, "Well, you and a bunch of your friends arrived here last night from the airport. our limo picked y'all up. And I'm like, airplane. I was on she said, some guy charter plane. You know? I was like, oh, okay. She goes, but don't worry, the room's paid up to the end of the week. He left a card with a number saying if you need a ride home. I said, well, I live in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm going to need more than a ride home.
Yeah. Oh, man. My one fishing buddy, him and the guy that owned a automotive shop, they decided one night they were out and about, and I don't know if they were drinking or not. They decided they were going to go to Florida.
Yeah.
They just got in their car or whatever and went there.
I've done that. Me and friends and my second wife, we was all partying, and we all got this harebrained idea we was going to go to Dollywood. Woke up next day. I'm in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. You know, and just south of that's Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where Dollywood.
Yeah.
So we went to Dollywood with a hangover.
I remember doing something similar to that, but let's go to Devil's Lake State Park. You know, it's like 150 miles. You know, it's an hour and a half, not 150 miles, hour and a half away. You know, we didn't have. We were half drunk. We were looped. You know, basically, we didn't not drunk enough to get in trouble, but you know. We had nothing with us, no food, no water, nothing.
Well, back in them days, it wasn't hardly alcohol doing the problem. That was back in the days when I was doing purple microdots, okay? So, you know, there's a lot of shit I don't remember, you know. I remember waking up where I'm not supposed to be.
You had one of the Fear and Loathing in Aspen episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember watching that movie. I'd never seen it before. I'm like, what the hell is happening here? You know, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm like, oh, I get it now. You know, then I watched a documentary about him.
You got to understand, people. My kids said, "Dad, you did a lot of crazy." I said, "Yeah, but you got to understand. Back in my days, the worst thing you had to do was go get a shot of penicillin. Everything was cool."
Right.
Yeah.
Or hope you get shot. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, crabs. Yeah. Well, man, I think there was a video on YouTube. A guy, he decided he had the crabs. He decided he's going to pour kerosene on it, light it.
No, you can't hide that.
No.
Especially when you're going.
No. Yeah. Those sailors just pour kerosene on them, you know.
Jesus.
Light it,
Blue Star ointment was the best.
What?
Blue Star ointment was the best.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know.
Burned like a son of a bitch, but it'd kill them.
Well,
blind screw me.
I remember we had a sandblaster at work. It was like from Safety Clean.
Sandblaster? Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let's re-talk this. No sandblaster.
Wait. There's part of, you know. It's got something to do with crabs, okay?
Yeah, I imagine so, but hell with a sandblaster.
Okay. It had brown sand in it, right? So we just got it, and I was using it at work. I got sand in my waistband, right? So when I got home, my first wife, she's a little bit crazy, right? She swore up and down I had crabs. She saw that brown sand on the toilet lid. Like, oh, listen here, you.
Can you imagine?
If you don't write a book, I am going to be so pissed.
Man. Well, you know, here's another story about that. I said, she goes, what do you want for supper? I go, tuna casserole. So what does she make it with? Tuna. No noodles. A cream mushroom soup and tuna.
Oh, no. You gotta have the
noodle casserole. Come on. This is kind of not that I'm married. You know. How the hell did that happen? I should have listened to Connie. She's the biker chick. She disappeared, and all of a sudden she come walk up the street one day as I'm getting ready to leave with the future wife, right? She took one look at her. You're gonna marry that,
Mike, I'm gonna tell you how that happened when you ended up with them crazy women. Just like your daddy said, you married her.
Yeah, well, she's an improvement from one to the other. Crazy Jane, Lion Jane, to the prissy little Catholic girl that really wasn't prissy, and she did nastier things than Lion Jane. Just
Hey, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. You remember the old school Pentecostal skirts, buns, no TV, no radio, and all that?
Yep.
Yeah. I had one of them, and them scared me to death, man. And I wasn't an amateur at the time. She scared me to death.
Right. Well, her the first wife's best friend, who's no longer alive, God bless her soul, but she told me the story about the little night that. This is before she graduated high school. They were up in the cemetery doing things on tombstones. Not cool. Why the hell would you go up there to the cemetery? I would never go to the cemetery at night at all.
Come on, Mike. You know why you go there at night, because everybody else is partying. You just want to see what's going on.
No. I've never been up there. I did go to Magnolia Bluff one time with a 12-pack. What the hell does that pop up every once in a while for? Did you guys ever have the Google Hangouts pops up on your screen?
That usually means you got a message.
No, I never have a message when it has that.
Does it just refresh itself?
I get a little number in it. It goes makes a sound. I get a little number in it when I get a message randomly, but maybe once or twice a day. When I'm on a stream, it's like beep. It just doesn't make a noise. It just pops up. You can see it just pops up. It doesn't mean does some weird thing. I don't know.
Weird.
My man.
Don't you got your pop-up blocker on?
I
No,
have Discord now.
I don't have a pop-up blocker. I wouldn't use one if I had it.
What'd you say, James?
I have Discord.
Oh, Discord? Okay.
My name is just Dreams. Dreams.
Yeah.
Mine's Lord. In Discord, I'm Lord.
I never use it.
In Discord, I'm Lord Cognac.
I have Wicked Insanity there too. But guess what? My name of my channel, I've had it for years. Never heard of use it. It's Wicked Funhouse.
Well, years ago, I used to play a game called Asteroid Conquest, and they found out I made homemade cognac, so that's what they named me, Lord Cognac.
Yeah. Yeah.
COGNAC?
Huh?
COGNAC?
Yeah, Lord Cognac, just like cognac, the way it's spelled, COGNAC.
Cognac. Cognac. Cognac. COGNAC. Cognac.
But some people would say cognac. Cognac. It's cognac.
Yeah.
It's French. Cognac.
Cognac. Yeah. Even in my old younger days, I'd say it right, But then I heard somebody called it cognac once. Okay.
Yeah, my icon should be a one-eyed pirate.
Yeah. One-eyed pirate say it right, okay? One-eyed pirate, yeah. Arr.
Who the hell's Brittany Gies?
What?
Oh, wait, I don't remember who she is. That was that one chick that Muggsy was messing with for a while.
Yeah, somebody on Facebook wanted to add me, and I don't know who they are, I don't know. What the hell? I don't add people I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Man,
People's like,
this is
You know, I've
different.
ran into those before. You know, they could either be scammers or the stalkers. You never know.
It was?
Cam girl, they want you to come to their site and pay them money. Remember MSN chat? Anybody old enough to remember that? You ever been to MSN chat? Remember when they had this before they shut it down?
I remember that.
Remember when they had the little bots for the sites and different things that would just
Yeah.
pop up out of nowhere? Well, I cooked at Grandma Moo one day. Grandma Momo. I can still cannot see what I saw. Literally had a 2-liter Coke bottle up her.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
I'm like,
better write a book.
oh God, I gotta go. Oh no. Bleach my brain.
Please continue to go back on me and come on me.
I'm like, holy shit.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen some stuff in my day, but man, that was impressive.
So got up today. He said, "Man, you didn't even flinch." I said, "Bro, you seen half the shit I've seen in my life? That ain't shit."
That's right.
I wouldn't exactly call that impressive. I'd call that very loose.
Yeah. You wanted to strap a 2x4 to your ass, so you didn't fall in. And if it wasn't 16 foot wide, you might fall in.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think I heard that expression on Porky's.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Yep. Porky's
That's
routine.
where I got it from. I like Porky's. You know, I saw it years ago. I just recently rewatched it. I don't remember it like that at all.
Yeah, but did you watch it on a tape or you watch it on a channel?
Channel.
They cut a lot of
That's
it
why.
out. They cut a lot of it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was on HBO or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but even HBO cuts a lot of it out. Trust me.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't remember. No, you know.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's been so long since you've seen the movie. Human nature you tend to imagine shit that wasn't there, and then you watch it and you go, "I don't remember that. That wasn't there."
Probably right. But I remember laughing. Ow! Remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah, the howler.
Yeah, the howler. Yeah.
The other coach laughing so hard he's beating the shit out of the other coach.
Yeah.
He
The
knew-
funniest part was when they had pulled Porky's bar down. Yeah, that's hilarious. I gotta watch Porky's Revenge and Porky's the Next Day. It's on Amazon right now.
Yeah, I got the trilogy. Yeah, I've been having it for years. Yeah. I bought the trilogy when it first came out. Got all three of the
I
Porky's.
got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to.
No, my
watch
favorite
that
thing was
tonight.
when he's running from the graveyard and he jumps up on the cop car's hood and goes, "Woogie, woogie, 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 woogie."
Yeah.
Graveyard Gloria.
Funniest part was that guy will run down the street naked, though.
The word.
Run down the street naked.
I love it when Pee-wee got all drunk and he was in that grave that Pee-wee and him built. And Pee-wee sat naked on his face and he goes, "Shit."
Yep. I can't remember why he was running down the street naked, but it was funny how he got there. Oh, he was in Porky's, the dark room at Porky's. They all went running around the street naked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Porky was like, "Y'all ready, boys? You're going to get it."
Yeah.
He was like, "Woo, boys, we're going to get it."
Yeah, we're going to keep up to date. Yeah, you are. You jump right in the water.
Too bad that the woman who played Bob Brooker dead. He died a while ago.
Oh yeah.
And Porky's dead. Like obviously he was like, shoot, son.
Everybody's dead, you know.
Kaki's still alive. Wendy is.
Yeah.
How old is that movie? I mean, that's what?
Porky?
The 80s.
Yeah. Been a while.
It might even be
Alexa.
older than 80s, you
The
know.
Porky's movie come out.
The film Porky's was released about 38 years ago on March 19th, 1982. By the way,
All
I
right,
noticed you haven't
Alexa,
asked me.
stop.
By the way,
1982.
no, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell you about porn stars.
Yeah.
Ask her what. Explain vagina to me. She'll go on and on.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here.
All right. I gotta start
I
getting
gotta
ready for
run
work.
down here in a second. There we
You
go.
know,
Pick
you're
up
watching
you.
the rest of this paper.
I'm going to go research to see if our
Later.
government got anything done.
We'll see
Nope.
you all later.
Later,
Thank you.
guys.
Guys.
Later, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you.